Alright, we can go live with the sound of a microphone, unmuting the other mics, and pressing the button called 442 new. And hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to the four.
Four.
The two.
The two goals that Jude Bellingham has scored.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
Give him a sainthood. He's already a legend. Retire his number.
Okay, very good. Smash a like, friends, at the start of the stream only. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, why would you be waiting anyway? But anyway, for people who are posthumously watching this, posthumously is that the right word?
Posthumously.
I mean, once the stream dies that way, after the death of the stream.
Once the stream is not live.
Same. Though it's correct, no. If you are not live, you are dead, and hence it is posthumous. Anyway, just the point is smash a like and subscribe to the channel because we are only 209 away from reaching the target of 20k. So come on, guys, let's do it. Let us quickly read whatever super chats have started. And Aditya Raju, shockingly, not the first super chat. Not the first super chat. Says Mount, Sachin Deo, who's Oil Money member, says Mount is most wasteful transfer of season. Need Amrabat badly. Spurs loss is on ETH and his tactics. Feels like he has his favorites too. Arey, Sachin, bhai, calma. Relax.
Oh my God,
Also,
right.
Azim, why are you reading like Tanmay?
Mount is most wasteful. Because that is how I imagine Sachin has said this in this tone.
Okay.
But man, like the gates have opened and the horses have bolted. What a first super chat.
Yes, Aditya. And again, this Aditya Raju. Say, tum log kya have little faith, guys. Come on. Aditya Raju says, do you have still faith in Mount? अरे वो बेचारा एक मैच खेला है. यूनाइटेड स्काउटिंग टीम वर्क्स लाइक बीएमसी. डूड, आई एम सॉरी बट तुम लोग एकदम पीक टॉक्सिक मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड फैन बिहेवियर कर रहे हैं. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम. दिस इज व्हाई हमारा क्लब कभी आगे नहीं जाएगा बिकॉज पूरा फैन बेस फुल नेगेटिव एक गेम के बाद. मतलब मैं भी नेगेटिव है, मैं देगा नेगेटिविटी, बट ऐसा बेशरम नेगेटिविटी. कम ऑन यार, वी मिस्ड आउट
सारे
ऑन
fans
वॉर्ड बोल रहा है यार आदित्य राजू. कम ऑन यार, प्लीज शट अप योर फेस. प्लीज डोंट सेंड सुपर चैट एज पनिशमेंट. आई विल नॉट रीड योर नेक्स्ट सुपर चैट. सो इट्स कंप्लीट नॉनसेंस. व्हाट इज दिस बिहेवियर? हल्लू भाई का
Okay, guys.
पढ़ते प्लीज.
Okay, guys. No. Okay, simple task. Please send super chats that will purely trigger Azim Banaswala. That is task for chat.
Ridiculous behavior. Ridiculous nonsense. I am not reading. Aditya Raju, your next super chat I am not reading. Unless it is praising Mason Mount, I will not read. Hallu Bhai says, Hallu Bhai, I will read, no problem. Potato Goglu और हमसे हारने वाले मेरा मजाक उड़ाएंगे as usual. शर्म कर लो थोड़ी तो. Mbappe staying PSG. Yes, multiply by 442 for Azim and Bawa. Yes,
transfer
but
window
the
has
transfer
not
window
shut
is
yet.
not done yet. Hashtag Lorde ka Mbappe is what he says. And Anirudh Dhawan says, how you all laughed off Bisuma, 2 man of the match in 2 games. Yeah, cannot argue.
The
I told
Joel
Joel
redemption
also.
has happened.
I told Joel
Yeah.
also to come and gloat. Come and gloat, I said on stream.
He gloated on his story only. United fan.
Yes. Wait, let me finish what is left of Super Chattery and then we can start the show. Mihir Joshi says, GGMU के G meaning बदलता जा रहा है. अरे यार. Guys, we are already 3 points more than we had at this stage last season. Guys, there is progress. Come on. Eric Ten Hag, you should know. Third game तक वो नहीं सीखता है कुछ. We are already progress. And Himshikar says, Kautuk, are you loving the Winningham duo? Winningham.
The Winningham duo is the only reason we are still winning also. So, bro, meaning Bellingham single-handedly match जीता है. I don't understand is this a strategy? We don't need a striker because अब Bellingham करेगा हमारे लिए सारा काम.
Yes.
It's just
अरे wait,
we will come to this also.
You tell us more about Real Madrid. मेरा laundry का कपड़ा है.
अरे क्या बात
No,
है.
it's what we were. Jude on the.
आराम करो यार. Come on, Jude.
Come on, laundry has arrived. Sorry.
Jude, or
Wait, I cannot hear anybody. Hold on.
volume
No,
scene.
he took out his headphones, so I think his
So it got
volume went, so
muted.
everyone's volume
So
went.
yeah. Sorry. My apologies. I was desperately waiting for my
Oh.
laundry to return from the laundry.
Okay.
And FC Barcelona, final one for now, says La Liga के ref और बावा दोनों ही scam है. I agree, but what did La Liga ref do? Please tell.
La Liga ref did same thing that Suchak and English Premier League ref did. Same cheaters, bench.
Suchek. अच्छा okay Suchek okay. हाँ
Dude,
speaking
I
of
think
हाँ क्या है tell.
I was just gonna come to that. I think like what we should do is we should start with
Yeah.
the $1 billion loss
Yeah.
that has
No,
happened.
I was going to segue to this by saying, speaking of winning ham, let's talk about West Ham. And how let me read out the fun stats that Atharva has sent in the research. He says that how you feel Bhava, about this 222 million ka net loss of 2 penalties.
Oof.
Bro, I don't understand. 64th minute, they've got a red card, or 67th minute, they've got a red. They've still scored.
Yeah. And by the way, after the red card, still the clearest chances were from West Ham, despite the penalty. So it was just baffling. Like, what happened? Wow? Can you just talk us through this game? What is this?
मैं जब पहले से बोल रहा है कि ये निकोलस जैक्सन नहीं है प्रीमियर लीग स्ट्राइकर, सब लोग ऐसा उधर बोल रहे हैं, अरे गिव हिम गेम्स, ये वो देख लिया तुम लोग गेम्स का नतीजा, वो नहीं है प्रीमियर लीग स्ट्राइकर भाई, वो बहुत दूर दूर तक प्रीमियर लीग स्ट्राइकर नहीं है। वो इटली में खेलेगा, अच्छा खेलेगा वो बेचारा, जर्मनी में खेलेगा, ठीक ठाक खेलेगा वो, नहीं इधर इंग्लिश प्रीमियर लीग का स्ट्राइकर नहीं है वो भाई। ऑल्सो दिस कैसेडियो, I know everyone's giving him.
Who's Caicedo?
This.
Why have you made him?
No,
It's such a Parsi term.
This is Caicedo and Cassidy combined. Which did you all buy Cassidy also?
No.
Okay.
So
You have
this
to ask these
Caicedo.
guys.
This
Although
Caicedo,
in this match he was David Moises Caicedo.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell
My
us.
problem is, first of all, I don't think Poch has figured out what to do with this team. Still,
Yet, yeah.
Of course. How
He
you
hasn't.
figure out when the team changes every 2 days?
Okay, because this this scenario of trying to overload on the left, then opening up one thing. हम लोग के पास एक सेंट्रल डिफेंडर है जो एक्चुअली सेंट्रल डिफेंडर है, थियागो सिल्वा, ठीक है। तुम ये कोलविल, कौन है वो, अदिस अबाबा एयरपोर्ट, इन लोग सब के ऊपर तुम लोग, अरे देसासी,
ओके, डिजास्टर, ओके।
हाँ, ये सब इन लोग के नहीं छोड़ सकते हैं तुम लोग। देसासी अच्छा डिफेंडर है, ऑल दैट, बट गाइस प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज not some fuck-all league, bro. You saw that turn, that second goal.
This is
You saw
not
that.
some fuck-all league.
हम लोग नहीं खेल रहे ऐसा सेंट एंड्रूज पे जिधर अजीम अटैक कर रहे हैं ना, वो नहीं चल रहा है ना। You saw the second goal. Colville is turning around. The ball is gone past him, past Antonio. Antonio has walked.
Arey, Baba, tell me something.
What a finish,
I was talking to Baba on the phone when that happened, and I was telling Baba ki Antonio is the Sant striker he's always wanted. Why you didn't pay whatever 37 million and just get him?
Because he's already 30 years old ना, तो उसको 8 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कैसा देगा?
हाँ, fair.
Yeah. No. I think till we don't solve this 20 goals a season goal striker wala problem, I don't think we're getting anywhere in any league. We need a striker up top who can finish, who can convert, who can make runs, who can receive the ball in dangerous spaces, who also runs into dangerous spaces. Nicholas Jackson defender के बगल में खड़ा है बेंचो तक टाइम, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है यार।
But I thought that, to be honest, I thought that Nicholas Jackson had decent movement. He was a threat constantly. I just think that his finishing was very poor. His finishing was very poor.
He's been getting into very good positions. Like he has obviously significantly underperformed on his XG, but number of chances,
he's been getting into good positions because the defenders are letting him go there, saying, "Tu marna idhar se bench." You look at him in the last game. Okay, in the last game, he hasn't found gaps only. नहीं है, you have to run. Chance ही नहीं है इसको. लोग ये टीम से कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. छोड़ दे यार.
Also,
Give up. Giving
you
up
know
on
what?
season.
You hit the button. बाबा
Already?
eject.
Never.
पैराशूट लेके नीचे आ रहा है बाबा. Plane has crashed.
Cricket World Cup जिंदाबाद.
But Baba, you know something? You know what I felt the most bad about?
हाँ.
Raheem Sterling has 7 outstanding games every season. Unfortunately, he's wasted one of them on a defeat. तो अभी 6 बचा है. किधर यूज करेगा?
But in these outstanding games also, no, he has outstanding games. But again, it's that classic Raheem Sterling effect.
What
Okay,
is
it's
that?
that classic. When he's got the confidence, no, he tries to say, मैं वो 2 डिफेंडर के बीच में से जाएगा, घूम के नहीं जाएगा. Why? Just, it's so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. I
But
don't.
didn't he only win the penalty for all?
He won the
Yeah.
penalty. Yeah, he won the penalty. अरे but क्या?
You
फिर
know,
उसके बाद
until,
ऐसो.
by the way, until that penalty, Bawa had not ejected from the season. Bawa was for a penalty. Yeah, amazing, amazing. Then he got so upset when Enzo missed, and Suchek has touched the ball, has entered the box. He's like, "Kya hai, big guy government, all this."
Wait,
Right?
what?
And
Suchek touched the ball? What happened?
oh, you
This I
know, okay,
missed.
so what happened is, Suchek first gave the penalty. Okay, by
Suchek gave the
fouling,
penalty. Matlab, he's the referee.
he was the referee. He was the
Committed
person
foul.
who committed the
Judge,
foul and
jury,
everything.
executioner.
Yes,
Okay.
full. Suchek was like, देख अभी स्टर्लिंग का अमेजिंग गेम है, मैं क्या ही करूं, fuck it, penalty. Then Enzo has put the ball on the center, the circle, and he's about to take the kick. Just as he's about to take the kick, Suchek has almost entered the box. His foot is on
His body is inside, his foot is off the
foot is on the line. Okay,
Okay.
so it's technically should be a foul or whatever. Should be retaken.
which VAR has not given.
After that, the ball has hit the post. No, sorry, but the ball has been saved. It bounces back out. Now, because the reason it's not a foul is because if he had interacted with the ball after that, it would have been retaken.
Okay.
Now the ball comes back out, and he has lashed out at the ball. Okay. Now the ref and the VAR did not see contact.
No.
But if you saw the replay, then the ball's slightly trajectory was changed after foot of Suchek meets it in one flailing kick.
So Roman अच्छा था, उसको मालूम था किसको पैसा एक्चुअली देने का. सिर्फ एंथनी टेलर नहीं खरीद पाया, but how can West Ham buy a referee and not you? I don't get this.
But that's the thing.
About referees.
So the other thing about this Chelsea squad, right? The Raheem Sterling, great game. By the way, the Chukwuemeka goal,
Very
outstanding.
Nice. He's
Very
19,
nice.
no? Very nice.
Very nice. And then right after, in classic
Injured.
Chelsea
Midfielder
bad luck
fashion.
he's injured.
Oh, bye.
So I think that is why they have a 50-man squad, because
we buy only injured players.
But how you are picking them na properly, that like the one
you know what it is.
ACL, you find.
Azim,
we
you know
don't
what
buy
this
people with tendons, we buy people with wondons.
Wow.
You know what I was going to say? You know what? When Chelsea goes into the market, the transfer market, they do that thing where they tell the guy कि ऐसा वो player उठाता है, उसका knee ऐसा दबाता है, बोलता है ये अगस्त में टूटेगा.
They're buying like
September.
avocados.
Yeah, ये अक्टूबर तक चलेगा. डाल दो.
कैसे दो? Okay.
So
I don't get it. Reece James has not played. Like, second game of the season, your captain is out, man.
But that meme was great. Like, he is the captain, but what about the remaining 36 games? And this was made when he was fit.
Bro, but that's the other thing, right? Like, bad luck is so 100% there. Your Nkunku missed sorely, right? At least 15-20 goal तो वो मार देगा on a, if he's on song. 15 चल 12 12 12 तो मार देगा.
No,
So
I'm saying sitters तो मार देगा वो.
so your Nkunku's out now, your Chukwuemeka's out, your
अरे your
Reece James
Jackson
is
will
out.
score यार, don't worry.
Like so what now? Is it just patience? Is that what it is?
No, I think it's Mbappe to Stamford Bridge.
Oh, नहीं वो तो नहीं हो रहा है.
Vlahovic?
Bro, नहीं यार. I mean, चल मैं ले ले. Actually मेरे
अरे
को बस एक
लुकाकू पड़ा है ना तुम लोग के पास खिला.
वो
What is
नहीं आया.
stopping
वो
you?
आया ही नहीं है लंदन. मेरे को है ही नहीं लगता. मेरे को लगता भी नहीं है वो लंदन में है. सीजन स्टार्ट हो गया. वो अभी भी यूवेंटस के बाहर खड़ा है. वैसा ये गाइस प्लीज यार ऐसे क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग यार. मेरे को लग रहा है वो उधर है ही नहीं. मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है वो लंदन में.
Acha, Baba, now is a good time to ask you this question. What are your renewed targets for the season?
What season?
What season? What football? What Chelsea? What life?
Watford.
Well, Baba, like now having seen second game, do you? So by the way, just to give you all also context who are watching, so we had a intense discussion on the Oil Money group, right? And so we have like I think 2 or 3 Chelsea fans, and the thing is, last
Except for
season was so
one
bad.
also.
Last season was so bad, and everyone was so demoralized that after the Liverpool game, I think Chelsea fans genuinely were like, "Oh, this is a much better season." Like that, for whatever said and done, Poch is at least he's got the team playing without being completely like demoralized, dispirited, and they're playing well. So it's 2 questions. So one is, what happens after this defeat? Does that change a little bit, like a lot, or and the second question is there anything else that Poch needs to do?
It'll
I
take
think
time, yaar. Well,
I think
how he can come and just overall
I
like
think
he
yeah.
he
I mean
doesn't
I've
even
said
have the same squad that he played in preseason at this point.
no. I said like Poch is going to take some time. But what was your first point of the question? What was your first part of the question? What
uh,
will it take?
does this defeat change anything for you?
I think I look in
Because it
okay.
felt like shades of okay, better playing, but the bad luck and the everything else remains the same.
But I thought there were bursts of good play even last season. But they were in bursts, and what would happen is a goal would deflate us. It would completely be like अभी क्या करने का goal अभी defend करें. Like it was like we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So I don't know how long this positivity can last is the bigger problem, right? Like I mean, sure you'll do it. Like there are memes and all going around even on those comics group. Here's Casado's Chelsea debut. 37 minutes played, 8 losses of possession, 2 fouls, 1 shot off target, 1 error leading to 1 shot, 1 penalty conceded in 37 minutes. So, like, I think we brought him on too early. वो सब तो ठीक है. Here is a great stat which was on the group that was put up, which said Chelsea have won. This was on the comics group. Chelsea have won 5 games in their last 31 Premier League fixtures.
Yeah, it's 85 million per win right now.
So it's just crazy. 1 win in our last 14. That too against Bournemouth. So I'm saying like I think we're completely. I think even with Mudrik, he's trying all these like and all that, but वो ऐसा बावला हुए वो यूक्रेनियन पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है वो.
Mudrik का बात करना चाहिए, bro. Is
Mudrik
it done? Is it over? Is it like because his confidence, his ability, everything looks shot to pieces, dude.
bro Mudrik's Mudrik's entire we'll go one player by one player. We'll do Mudrik for a second, but I think Mudrik's entire Chelsea career can be summarized in those 8 minutes in his debut game. That's it.
Which
Full
is what
highlight
it.
package, 8 minutes.
He has literally created one highlight package which his agent used to say देख Chelsea में खेल रहा है. बस that's it. There is zero contribution after that. He's got skill, he's got pace, he's got all of that, but I think they all work against each other. I don't think they work together with each other. So ये मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसा ये लोग वो कर रहे हैं क्या मनी बॉल ऐसा skills
मनी तो
92.
है.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. Even Enzo, for example, this guy's won the World Cup. हम लोग के साथ 2 गेम जीता हुआ यार, क्या चल रहा है? तो
Hey, Baba, tell me something.
Enzo, I'm very happy with, but to be very
he's
honest,
good. He played well.
proper. He's
Apart from
proper. I
penalty
like
miss. Tell me something. You have how many wingers now? Who do you like now that Chukwuemeka's out? Do you put Mudryk or do you, because that guy doesn't seem like he's effective. Neither is he contributing, and when he gets chances, he misses them. Like misses meaning clears them.
Now you want to
Clears.
swap? You want to swap your wingers for our wingers or what?
No.
So
I
both
can't do any
both
more
sets
team
are
changes.
hopeless right now.
I can't do any more changes, bro. You
कौन
know
है
who I
तेरा
think?
विंगर्स में कौन है कौन किसको लाएगा तू
No,
मुड्रिक
I
के
have a
अलावा
feeling. I have a
Mudryk.
feeling you need to get that guy back.
Madueke.
What's his name? No.
Sterling.
अरे last season.
Hakim
Joao.
Ziyech.
Joao, right? Joao. No, Noni.
Kunur Gallagher.
अरे वो
Okay.
actually right back था.
Pulisic. Hazard.
Actually right back था वो, क्या नाम है उसका?
अच्छा
Uh,
चलो. So we have someone who else who wants to come and bitch about Chelsea.
Oi.
Wait.
Yes. I know who this is.
Who? Anshuman.
Alonso.
Anshuman. No man.
Let's see. We'll find out.
Lewis Hall. Oh God.
अरे
Fuck.
यार,
Guys. Meaning the chat has literally named a full different 11 and you can't find the name.
what is
You
that guy's name?
Madueke
Costa.
खेलेगा ना Madueke. Who are we talking about? अच्छा last season का player you are talking about.
Last season he's saying there's some right back fellow. Chaloba is the name.
Chaloba is one. There was one more, na? One British
Oh
fellow. Yeah.
fuck.
What? Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Lofty.
Wow.
चालोबा से मेरे को याद आया.
हाँ,
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
that's crazy.
तो मेरे को लग रहा है इसको लेके आना पड़ेगा. खिलाओ इसको. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't even know what the plan is now. So if Moises and Moses helps us with Enzo here, then on the wings, what you'll do? Chilwell and Desasi only. What or Gusto?
No. Malo gusto.
Uh,
But
so
but like you had Chukwuemeka going up the channel, right? Like, and then you had Mudryk instead. So do you continue with Mudryk or do you have any other? Meaning तेरे box bed में है क्या कुछ? है कोई?
no, I think you will work with Mudryk only because the one thing that Mudryk does give you is space. So there is at least a threat of a defender dropping far behind to, like, keep him at bay, and that might open up a channel or something
So
like
you're
that. But
saying that you have your strategy is now 10 footballers, 1 sprinter.
no, it's 10 footballers and 1 hope maker, and that
Hope
hope maker is Pochettino. मेरा गोलकीपर भी क्या है यार? What is happening? Like,
एक अच्छा सेव किया पर उसने अपने पैर से.
so I don't know, man.
Akshay Rao asked a great question. Is Mudryk Werner 2.0?
That's what I said on day 1 only when we saw him run faster than the ball.
But Werner at
He's
least gives you
Werner
some
and
goals.
Pulisic. He's Werner and Pulisic, which
Combined.
is the problem. Yeah.
Hilarious.
अरे किधर है एंगस्टमैन? इतना पूरा चेल्सी पिचिंग खत्म हो गया अभी तक नहीं आया नहीं. चलो अभी I'll read super chat till he arrives. Where we are. Tapan they said, Azim, love the fact that your clip went viral on subreddit stand-up comedy. Yes, this happened today, which was strange.
Oh, very
Hope
nice.
it brings new wave of fans to all things that you do. Thank you so much. So yeah, subreddit
Which-
people were really
which-
nice. वो एक
which
मेरा
one?
reel था problems से, the
अच्छा.
drinking, driving, voting, fucking वाला.
Oh,
And uska Reddit was very nice. Then it went viral, unfortunately, on 9gag, and the comments there, my god. Then Anirudh Dhawan का हो गया. Then Mary Hagwar says, अब मेरा क्या गलती बता ना बे टकले. I'm best. Who it is? Who has come?
अरे
Yare, Angstuman has arrived.
अरे
Welcome back. FTL tips minus plus equal to exclamation.
what is the time?
आवाज आ रहा है क्या? पहले ये बता दो.
Yes. अरे क्या
हाँ,
best
ये
आवाज you ever had.
तुम चेल्सी
is the
फैंस
time?
का कुछ है क्या सीन कि बैकग्राउंड में कुछ चाहिए नहीं, एकदम वाइट वॉली लगेगा, क्या है? What is
ये
this?
background में भी sponsor allowed नहीं.
You can put whatever club you want to switch to.
Hey, y'all, wait. So before y'all don't have an away kit, no? Yeah, they don't have they have one kit because they spent all the money on the players.
What
They're
is this
like, bro,
Barca behavior?
they're taking the blue jerseys और bleach पे डाल रहे हैं कि fuck white बन जा अगले गेम तक.
Bro, what the fuck? अपने फैन से ले ले यार पिछले साल का किट, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? What the
Or
fuck?
just pull out your old kit and then, like, you know how
Yeah.
your moms would stitch your number onto a shirt. वो sponsor को छुपा दे ऐसे.
हाँ, चार्ट पेपर लगा इधर.
बता actually कैसा चल रहा है? How is life and how
बस
is your
चल रहा है.
experience of being Chelsea fan currently?
अरे फेज इन हो गया हूँ मैं से. आई वेंट फ्रॉम कलरफुल बैकग्राउंड टू नेविल. मैंने बैकग्राउंड हटा दिया. आई एम दैट डिप्रेस्ड नाउ एज अ चेल्सी फैन.
But Anshuman, season over.
सीजन तो चालू ही नहीं हुआ था. एक लिवरपूल ड्रॉ एंड एवरीवन वाज हाइप्ड.
But you felt like
ये
even after Liverpool game you were suspicious.
नहीं, तभी ऐसे लगता है मस्त एकदम. ओहो, व्हाट अ टीम, वी कैन डू समथिंग. एंड देन रियलिटी कम्स. जेम्स वर्ड क्रॉस आता है, असिस्ट अगेन. यार वेस्ट हैम से हार गया यार. वेस्ट हैम तो खेल भी अच्छा नहीं रहा था लास्ट टाइम तो.
Correct.
आउट ऑफ ऑल टीम्स यू लॉस्ट टू वेस्ट हैम. अभी नेक्स्ट लूटन. इफ यू लूज टू लूटन खत्म. आई
खत्म
वुडंट बी
गया.
सरप्राइज्ड. या
But what are the three biggest problems according to you?
वन ऑफ
I'm
देम इज नो
whittling this down
क्रिएटिव.
from the 11 other problems, but let's just say three.
Like Neville was saying, Mudryk left wing. अरे left wing is only Chilwell now. वो बेचारे को निकाला तो कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है टीम में. And that's one problem. Then now Chukwuemeka is out, so that's another problem we have. He was doing a lot of creativity and stuff in the midfield. He was holding the ball, so he's out. और राइट विंग पे भाई स्टर्लिंग से नहीं होगा. वो कितना ही फास्ट रन दो, he can't. Like
ये
एंड प्रोडक्ट है
Madueke
ही नहीं.
start क्यों
एंड
नहीं
प्रोडक्ट
करता
ही
है?
नहीं है.
Why Madueke no start? Why
No
Noni
idea.
Madueke?
I think Pochettino just prefers Sterling because of the experience. He did decent versus West Ham, but कोई एंड प्रोडक्ट ही नहीं है उसके गेम को. तो क्या कर सकते हैं. वो सिर्फ भाग रहा था बॉक्स में, बस वो सिर्फ भाग रहा था.
That was very sad. Very, very sad. Let me see if there is Chelsea related super chat that can further this conversation. मैरी हगवायर का हो गया. एनफील्ड का माली says स्टैमफोर्ड पुलिया का माली बोला उसके बेटे को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देगा. बोली पैर नहीं उसके तो फाउल नहीं करेगा. हैशटैग भड़वा कैसे डो. हैशटैग लौड़े का लाविया. ओ यार यू हैव लाविया खेला क्या? या ही इज नॉट साइंड
नहीं
फॉर
लाविया नहीं खेला.
तो तुम लोग
लाविया गॉट signed after the game registration, I think.
बट तुम लोग का द प्रॉब्लम आई एम सीइंग इज कि तुम लोग सब डिफेंसिव मिडफील्डर ले रहे हैं तो क्रिएटिविटी कौन करेगा मिडफील्ड में? लाइक व्हाट इज द
सिर्फ
सिस्टम?
Enzo. So the plan is that 3 people in midfield. Enzo is given the responsibility कि you can move in
तो
and
free
out
roll है,
as
हाँ.
much as we want. Yeah. And then same to Caicedo as well. I think Caicedo, I saw him taking shots last game, which was absurd. He doesn't really do that earlier in Brighton. तो ये दोनों को बहुत free roll दे रहे हैं, I think. And one of the other guys will just stick
And I think,
deep in.
honestly speaking, Enzo deserves a free role, but
Yeah, but
Caicedo.
only Enzo. There's no like number 10 without Nkunku. और वही था बस. He got injured. So
Because
if you
right
ideally
now
see,
it seems 3 at the
yeah.
back is what you all are looking to play, and like all plans have got fucked because initially it was chalo Nkunku खेलेगा number 10 behind Nicholas Jackson, Nkunku dead. Then you're like okay chalo 3-4-3 Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Reece James dead. Then you're like acha now Chukwuemeka is main guy on left wing dead. So what do you do anymore? It's
अरे
very
पता नहीं.
unfortunate.
कर्ज तो है कुछ तो
But
कर्ज है ये बोली का.
नहीं,
एक बात बता
कर्ज है
अंशुमन.
कर्ज.
कर्ज भी है. एक बात बता, ये जो 40 प्लेयर्स तुम लोग ने खरीदा है तो उन लोग को नहीं डाल सकते क्या? जो आंड्रे सांटोस और कौन कौन है तुम लोग का नया
अरे
players?
लुकाकू है अब तक. लुकाकू को
तो
डाल दो.
हाँ, so where are those players? Where do they go?
Nothing. I don't know. Half of them, like, we're still trying to loan out players. I think Lukaku's prime example. We're trying to loan him out, and I think we can't register more than 25 anyways for a like
Yeah,
spot thing. But
so then, but I'm saying कि like
they're out of preference. So if I don't know if you guys read, Pochettino ने बहुत clearly बोला कि I don't want Lukaku even on the ground. Go train with the like under 19s and under 17s. He's too negative. ऐसे बहुत सारे like out team में वो है बहुत clearly है कि these are like first team players first choice and the other ones are like तुम
No,
हो
so who are these
existential
like
pension.
the Payas and all these people that you've bought this season? What was the thinking? Why have you bought them? Where are they? Why? When are they going to play? What is going to happen?
No idea. We bought Kulubali last season. You know where he's
I
playing.
think I think the way Chelsea buys players, I think we buy players to get uh, off value books or something like that. I think now they've become investments. I don't think that they give a shit
No, they
about.
have not even become investments
Yeah.
because investments at least
हाँ
appreciate or something. They are Pokemon. कि ऐसा देखा तो गॉड कैच अ बॉल बॉल फेंका उस पे चल घुस अंदर
So,
कैटर भी गईगा
bro,
Oh,
I thought I don't think we even come close to where
पर
are we going to be.
dude, the true
कुछ है ही नहीं स्क्वाड
masterminds.
डेप्थ का भी कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है कोई लीग नहीं
स्क्वाड
कुछ नहीं
डेप्थ स्क्वाड डेप्थ तो bro,
There is,
you can
it
reach
is
the Titanic
bottomless
at this
pit
point.
this is Mariana Trench of
Yeah, bro. Fuck. This is Ocean Gate of squad depth. Holy
Bro, हम
shit.
लोग के पास बहुत लोग हैं हम लोग के पास कमी नहीं है लोगों का.
the problem is, but how if you have so many players, then one player dies, the entire position is finished.
हाँ
How are you only the positions where you have one player is the position you're getting injury?
काम का प्लेयर
अरे
कोई भी नहीं है
we don't have this thing also ना. We don't have what's the word? We don't have a striker. We don't have a defender. All our midfielders are falling like flies, and all our midfielders are useless. So now, without this, I don't know how you play football.
With wing back, one Ben Chilwell.
I mean we have like 7 or 8 center backs and 6 CDMs. That's our team line. Attack में
Yeah.
कोई नहीं. Attack
And
में
our
Sterling,
center backs
Sterling.
are not good, except
No,
for Desasi also. वो
नहीं
Colville तो
I like Badiashile. Badiashile is nice. Last अभी उसको खिला नहीं रहे पर बेचारे को.
By the way, my mom says Pikachu कुएं में
Pikachu को mega makes complete sense. But dude, the people who I have to commend is Brighton because वो लोग क्या मस्त चिपकाता है player manager who never plays well again. They leave Brighton and people reject players come to Brighton ऐसा Danny Welbeck को ऐसा पीक ऐसा एम्बापे बना दिया है वहाँ पे बैठे बैठे. But one Cucurella goes to Chelsea खत्म हो जाता है. Graham Potter
ओ
goes
हाँ
to Chelsea
कुकुरेला भी
खत्म
है
हो
हाँ
जाता है.
he also exists as a
Caicedo
club.
goes to Chelsea खत्म हो जाता है. Who else Brighton have chipked on people recently? And that Mitoma fucking goal of the season. I'm telling you, the moment Mitoma is sold to Chelsea, na, is when his career will end. बाबा ले लेगा
हो
Mitoma
सकता है.
100 million?
100 million तो no chance.
120, okay, makes sense.
I don't know, man. I'm so tired, man. I don't know.
But Bhava, this should be you in at least January, dude. What the fuck? It's not even September. It's
हाँ देखो ट्रॉसार्ड बेचा आर्सेनल को, आर्सेनल नहीं जीता टाइटल. मैकलिस्टर बेचा लिवरपूल को, रेफरी उसको फालतू का रेड कार्ड दे रहा है. इट्स द कर्स ऑफ ब्राइटन. द मोमेंट यू लीव योर बैड लक स्टार्ट्स. कभी ब्राइटन से निकलने का नहीं.
this.
और अभी
Why did you buy Lavia when you had Ugo Chukwu?
no clue. We ऐसे सिर्फ to bid. I think it was just to like Liverpool को बताने के लिए कि देखो पैसे इधर भी है and we just want to buy random stuff. I don't think it was necessary to at any point.
What
It's
about
just
this
like
Angelo?
money play, I think.
Are you ever going to play
So DeSantos.
No, that's Andre Santos.
And you got
There's
my
one-
Jonathan David and all
No,
also
we
was
have
happening, no?
Angelo something ना.
Angelo.
Andre Santos भी अच्छा हाँ Andre Santos भी हमारे पास.
क्या meaning? What is this? I don't know what this is anymore.
No. And as far as I've been reading, Pochettino is saying that our only key to attack, Nicholas Jackson, will be benched in the next few games. Could be benched
What?
and rotated in the next
Why?
few games.
Why?
And Broha could be tried out.
अच्छा bro.
So he says that he
Wasn't
wants to
Broha
try
injured?
out Broha. No, he's fit. He's fine.
Okay.
But he wants to try out Broha. So wouldn't be surprised if like that switches up going ahead as well.
Dude, it still feels like Chelsea are in preseason only right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it'll take 5 and same I feel with United also. Like हम लोग का we are still figuring out कि कैसा करने का है, क्या करने का है because it's there. You see like glimpses of what needs to be achieved, but वो नहीं हो रहा है.
Interesting. Okay, so
Uh,
Anshuman, last few these things about Chelsea. One is where do you see them realistically finishing?
Top 6, I think. Top 6, 7. 6, 7 आ जाएंगे.
क्या हो
6,
रहा है?
If
7,
things work out.
6, 7. Okay,
आने चाहिए यार 6, 7. If
6, 7 तो आना
yeah,
चाहिए.
6,
6, 7 तो
7,
आना
yeah.
चाहिए. Winning from 12th, that's a huge improvement, I would say.
Yeah.
And secondly, are you going to buy new players before transfer window ends?
One
I'm
more
sure we
तो
will.
Romano
One more
has
at
said.
least.
100
one
million
more
though you
at
can
least.
drop, right, somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
See, basically वो
complete one
लुकाको
million.
जब निकलेगा तब वो टाइम पे एक स्ट्राइकर लेगा, is my feeling.
Hmm.
They're
Also,
waiting
My
to-
feeling is one winger will come in, left winger.
one more.
Yeah.
Third and last question is, do you think this whole thing looks much worse also because of amounts paid for players? Because like I'm saying, ki Caicedo at 130 suddenly looks laughable, right? Like meaning with this, like it makes it look much worse, right, than what it is.
Yeah. And added pressure as well. Correct.
I
If-
feel
if
bad for
वो
him, यार
same
बेचारा. Anyway, like because he hasn't decided the transfer fee. It's just अभी the clubs and the economy has decided that he's 130 million, and it's just unfortunate that अभी first game में आके in a game that they were chasing anyway, he's gone and given a stupid penalty away. So and also he's like 20? Caicedo?
Yeah, he's
He's
young.
20?
He's 20, 21.
He's 20?
Yeah.
20, 21 types, no?
21.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. How old is he, Chad? 20, 21 types, no?
Who?
Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Shit,
Caicedo?
dude.
21.
हाँ ऐसे कुछ रहेगा.
No, 21.
21.
There you go.
Wow, it's pretty looks.
अभी तो 9 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे रहे हैं हम बच्चों को. 30
Fair
तक इधर ही
enough.
खेल.
But
Then retirement
Mudryk
time.
is going to end so badly for you, for y'all. It's going to end so badly.
कैसा
Meaning-
बेचेगा? You'll go to offer him, they'll ask him कितना साल, 1 year, 2 years. अच्छा 8 साल उसका बचा है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में. How do
Bro.
you show this?
Where do you even begin with that, dude? Meaning you'll
Bro,
have to like literally just pay him for years before he leaves.
He probably will have to like have a 20 goal season, then probably someone will pay 50 million maybe. But वो भी मुश्किल लग रहा है, वो जैसे खेलता है ना.
Bro,
सही
8
में
साल में वो
उसको-
20 गोल मारेगा 100%.
हाँ 8
But
साल में
8
20 गोल
साल
वो भी-
में
मतलब across 8 years the 20
Across
goal
8
मारेगा.
years.
हाँ.
अरे
Amortized.
बिकॉज उसका
मुश्किल है.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी वैसा है ना.
Very bad, very bad, very bad.
बहुत मस्त
सब
होने
प्लेयर्स
वाला है.
कैसे ही है हमारे इधर. हाँ तो
Anshuman, we will have you back when we see Todd Bowley, visuals of Todd Bowley actually begging for Mudryk to please just go without going legal.
अरे
Oh.
ये सही है. अभी यूनाइटेड भी मिकी माउंट को एंजॉय कर रहा है. नॉट दैट आई हेट हिम, बट गुड डिफेंसिव वर्क रेट इज व्हाट यू गाइस वांट फ्रॉम हिम.
I mean, any upgrade on Eriksen's work rate was always going to be good because at least इसका हार्ट चलता है. हाँ, concede तो करेगा, but I mean we'll get into United.
Yeah.
बहुत बात करने का है. But thank you, Angstuman, for coming in.
Yes.
We will get you back to
Yes.
rant about Chelsea soon, and of course, please go follow FPL tips _ and get your FPL tips because that's what
Yeah.
FPL tips does.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes.
चलो,
Okay.
ठीक है.
Okay. Thank
Hopefully
you.
top 6.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Okay.
gotta talk about one thing before we move on. We should also talk about the Women's World Cup.
Yes.
Spain champions.
Champions.
And
Football
story of-
heritage.
yeah, football heritage, and I mean also that I can't get over the story of Olga Carmona.
Yeah. Fuck, crazy.
That it's unbelievable. So for those of you who don't know, she was the one who scored the winner for Spain, and her father was ill for a long time, and he passed away the night before the World Cup final. So the family took a decision of not telling her because it was such a big game and it meant so much. So they decided to tell her after the game. And what sort of like the way that events fell into
Poetic.
place. Yeah, exactly. So poetic. The fact that she's the one who scores the winner, wins the World Cup, is at the top of the world, only to then find out that father has passed away. It's just unbelievable. So
Crazy.
story there.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, a fantastic World Cup also, like in general. That's what I've
Yeah,
heard.
England
Not
had
sure.
a pretty, good run. Obviously, I think the keeper who's also Manchester United's keeper, Mary Earps, had a pretty good World Cup. She saved a penalty, if I'm not wrong, in the World Cup final or semi-final.
Oh
One of
yeah,
the
yeah,
games.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
in the
final,
final
final,
she
final,
saved.
final,
No, yeah, she saved
final,
a
final.
penalty in the final.
There's one GIF doing the rounds. She's like, "Fuck off!"
Yeah, but she's been generally very good for England for a long time. So, but yeah, just what does any national team, because they could have had such bragging right over the men's team to be like, fucking, oh, you guys bastards been trying for so long, we finally gone and done it,
Yeah.
but just does not happen. Crazy.
I think, you know what? I think England will win the day they stop saying it's coming home.
Yes,
I think
100%.
that's
वो लोग
the
पहले ही
curse.
पनौती मार देते हैं ना वो लोग.
That's the curse. 100%.
No,
Also,
and
by the
also
way,
the curse is them doing this typical no pressure thing before the final, saying, no matter what the result, we are proud of you. No, you say, Bhencho, jeet ke aao. Then there will be pressure for them to win. Then they're like, chalo, no matter what the result, we are still heroes.
also as Aditya Kiran Nair is pointing out, Barca Femini is Spain squad. So,
Yes.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah, so we did the wrong prediction last week
yeah.
for number of goals. What else was there in this thing? Post-match celebrations. Blah, blah, blah,
Bro,
blah, were married
this
by a video clip of Spanish football president kissing Jenny Hermoso on the lips. What the fuck?
whoa, yikes.
Hectic. All right. This is what Atharva has put in the. Wow, oh my god. He's put a video also, which I don't think I want to see right now. क्या है चुतिया लोग करते रहते हैं. Ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
what else was going on in the world of football before we get to United? Real Madrid, of course, beat Almeria.
They beat Almeria.
Aymeric Laporte to Al Nassr. Here we go. But it's got so bad now for United after one game, one loss, that now apparently they're saying Varane to Al Ittihad is happening. Negotiations are starting, apparently. So I don't know anymore. You know about this entire Olise situation, no? That happened with Chelsea.
No,
You didn't know?
No.
What
So
happened?
basically, you know why Chelsea have not signed Olise, no?
no.
Oh no.
Is that they fully tapped up the player, and then Crystal Palace, and it was almost ready. They were ready to sign contract and everything, and then Crystal Palace said, "Fuck off, we are complaining to the FA about this nonsense." And then Chelsea were like, okay, we are not buying Olise anymore. Chill, we never wanted to. And then Olise signs new contract with Crystal Palace.
Wow.
Full insanity. So there was that. Victor Lindelof is being kept by United. Crystal Palace are trying to sign Dean Henderson, and then United have been linked with second goalkeeper Odysseus Vlachid as a replacement for Dean Henderson whenever he comes. And Bichara Jurian Timber, who was in my FPL team on day one, could miss the entire season with his knee injury, which is very, very sad for him.
Dude, this, by the way, we got to spend 2 minutes on this knee injury situation.
कितना ACL हो रहा है रे?
What the heck? Like, why is, meaning all knees are now compromised. This is the season where the
August, September, October, November.
no, the firewalls on knees have gone up. Like, it's just.
Okay, no, but also one of the great things that Atharva pulled out was the match between, I think this was this weekend only, match between Portsmouth and Cheltenham. Are you aware of this?
No.
So
No, what happened now?
in this match, this is the chain of events. Linesman pulls scarf. Okay, while the match is happening, fourth official replaces linesman. Fourth official pulls scarf. So now they don't have any qualified person in the staff left to referee. I think this is League 1, if I'm not wrong, or League 2. Then there is an announcement made on the stadium asking, is there any qualified referee in the audience?
Dude, what is happening?
Fan Fred Perry steps in, puts on golden boots, starts becoming linesman, game resumes.
Who played? Who are the two teams?
Portsmouth versus Cheltenham.
Fuck that.
Whose this thing did he? Whose scarf did he pull?
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, and as people in chat say, Kamavinga becomes linesman. But yeah, This is crazy. Apparently, a fan became referee. This is what's happening in the world of football. Okay, super chats. Then we'll talk about United. Sagar Ranjan says you can't will PL with Bruno, Rashford, and Anthony. Unfortunately, I cannot disagree. Pep Pawar Diola, nice. Says ये सऊदी है या बीजेपी सब लोग उधर जा रहे हैं. अच्छा, because Pawar. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Aditya Raju says JT after okay, I will read your super chat. JT after all the shenanigans and racist attacks still got to play. Why was Greenwood not judged in the same banana? No man, I cannot. Aditya Raju, now I am giving you further punishment. Next one I'm definitely not reading. We will talk. I will talk briefly about Mason Greenwood. Ustad Farhan Torres says कौन है ये झूठ देखो कहाँ से वो आया मड्रिड गलियों में no sorry उस्ताद फरहान कौन है ये झूठ देखो कहाँ से वो आया मड्रिड की गलियों में जीजू सा छाया उसके गोल खोले डिफेंस के पोल पर क्या लास्ट मिनट गोल मार पाए Is this some song? I don't know.
Might be. But
yes, well, thank you, Ustad ji.
briefly got to talk about the Madrid and a little bit
Yes.
about Barca also. So Madrid played Almeria and we conceded early to Sergio Arribas, who was a former Madrid player. So Sergio Arribas scores goal and then we have to chase game, right? And dude, Jude Bellingham has scored 2 goals and assisted in the third goal. So has given full complete performance to bring drags Real Madrid from 1 goal down to 3 goals up against Almeria. And second time he has come up with the goods. First goal was very scrappy. Second goal was very nice. And so now the thing is, the attack is basically Vinicius, Rodrigo, and they both part like the Red Sea when Moses was upon it. And through that parting, rushes in Jude Bellingham. And I think now the pattern is clear enough that going forward, if teams are any little bit smart, and I'm not at all smart, so if they're smarter than me, even just by a percentage, they will factor in this. Jude arrives late, but then again, Frank Lampard went 20 years without anyone figuring out what the fuck he was doing.
The most ultimate corporate employee, arriving late for 20 years without being found out.
So Jude popping in and using height and all this. So like now we're doing new thing कि ball ऊपर से आएगा और कोई header मारेगा मस्त एकदम. This I haven't seen since Zidane left.
Nice.
Where Zidane's whole coaching was देख डैनी करवाल उधर से एक इधर डाल ठीक है और फिर तुम लोग इधर से एक इधर डालो और फिर जय माता दी. So they have literally like after a long time they have so they've figured this out and Vinny got on the score sheet through one very slick move down the right hand side. So
life is
that's
very good for you.
Life is nice. Life is nice. 2-3 things we're talking about. One is I was talking about this on the Oil Money group. One is that the fact that like 2 games got through with Jude Bellingham's blessings, right? Problem is that this we've seen last season as well, that when we had Karim Benzema's chronic problems with his age and body. So when he was out, there's always a 10-game run where if you don't have a proven striker, there's a 10-game run where all the goals dry up. Right? Rodrigo keeps putting head in hands, Vinicius keeps not finishing, and Bellingham, whatever, like may not score. So in that 10, that's the 10-game run, which means trophy or not trophy. So waiting to see what happens then. We can squeak past because who knows, Madrid ka kuch bhi ho sakta hai. But Vinny is not looking very good up top. That's my thing so far. He can adapt, change, evolve, who knows. But right now, he looks so much better the minute he goes out to the left. He just, from a wilting plant, he becomes a blooming rose, right? But right now, that left channel is completely blocked up because Fran Garcia, our left back, doesn't believe in defending. He's like, मैं ऊपर ही आता हूँ, देख लेंगे बाकी का. So, which is nice. I mean, it gives width and all that. But Vinny through the middle, not a big fan. Okay, that's the general Madrid. It was supposed to be a routine thing, which we managed to make it routine. Second thing to talk about is Barca. And gentlemen, I have to tell you that they have now resorted to putting school children on the pitch. A 16-year-old Lamine Yamal,
Oh, ये
or
नाम सुना हुआ है.
or is it Yamin Jamal, or whatever his name is? 16 years old, turned 16 last month. So, like before last month, he was 15 years old. He's now on the pitch at Camp Nou, and here's the real crazy part. People are like, he's better than Lewandowski.
Oh, भाई. He is so young that उसके सामने
कहाँ से आते हैं ये लोग?
I was going to say that he is so young that उसके सामने Pedri भी Pedro लगता है.
कहाँ से आता है ये कॉन्फिडेंस लेकिन इन लोग को?
Man, it's crazy, man. This wonder kid factory that they are just pumping out. Dude, you're right, Azim. This Pedri and all, now they look like veterans.
Veterans.
Like, कितना साल से खेल रहा है यार ये Pedri? अभी लमिन का देखो, लमिन तो अभी बस. Bro, you got to see a picture of him. He looks like literally, you know how when you were 16 and you
searching.
wore a baggy jersey of your favorite team, you know that photograph that everyone has of just one, like the jersey is too big and you are too thin and you are 16. That's Lamine Yamal, but he's on the pitch.
अरे
It's
भाई ये क्या है?
share
इसको
करना है.
कैसा allowed है?
Just share it. It's wrong. This is child labor. It's sheer child labor.
Wait, let me see if I can get him somewhere. Save image as I'm downloading child images यार because of your Kautuk.
अरे मतलब share screen no.
अरे share screen पे कैसा करेगा? You can share
मेरे को
screen.
दे दे.
No, it's
Let
okay.
me download.
Now I am putting.
अरे public, by the way, public यार turn हो गया है ये Lewandowski पे.
Okay, I am not putting picture of Lamal. You guys can Google yourselves, guys.
Wait,
Anik,
it's I'll
YouTube
show you.
Premium
There's
का
one.
ज़माना आ गया है where you can have this playing while you are Googling.
One second. There's one. I found one thing. 1 second. So anyway, they have essentially, it's so crazy that people have turned on this Lewandowski, who was so amazing and they won the league and everything last season. Now he's so old and he comes in the way of the attack, and every time he's not on the pitch, Barca are the best. And by the way, Xavi is such a midfielder. He's such a midfielder turned coach कि आजकल वो डिफेंस में भी डिफेंडर्स नहीं डालता है. डिफेंस में भी मिडफील्डर.
But this is because he's grown up seeing Mascherano behind him, no?
I'm telling you, if Xavi got his way,
because he played with Mascherano behind him and Fabregas in front of him. So where he has seen defender or striker in his direct line of sight?
Never. I think if he could, he would make 11 midfielders play the full game.
Correct. So next signing Onana.
Next signing Onana. Correct. Wait. Okay, I found a picture. Wait. Here we go. Let me share this. How do I share? Yeah, there we go.
अरे भाई कैसा बच्चा है यार ये. How he is allowed like this?
अच्छा बच्चा है रे तू. अच्छा बच्चा है.
This is literally a fan wearing a jersey of Barcelona. Chal.
This is how that referee came from the stadium. They also are like, किसी को आता है center forward. Wow. Insane.
So, yeah.
Actually, this is true. As Aniket Roy points out, Onana is also La Masia graduate, hence the midfielder. Pratiti says, losing cup final, not good shogun for any striker at my club. Everyone scores 2 goals against Bremen. Kane out poached from Bundesliga striker in. Guys, I'm telling you, social media has ruined football fans. कैसा, I don't understand. इतना तुम लोग कैसा complain कर सकता है यार life में? Over anything. चलो ठीक है, Chelsea वाला complain कर रहा है because उन लोग का club is it's insane what is going on financially in that club. And then to see the results not matching the investment, you're like, चलो ठीक है, you can be upset. ये तुम लोग एक मैच हार गया, 4 मीम देख लिया, reinforce हो गया एक thought. Guys, I'm sorry, but I feel like Atul Khatri. Friends, I cannot watch this football anymore. Friends,
अरे no, but
I cannot watch this football anymore. With these short memories, these toxic fans. I cannot. Show me fans of real substance better.
Must. So now Manchester United. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Yeah,
Is
there's
season over?
much to talk about. Of Dyson Man, I'll do a few super chats of like 10 minutes worth, and then we'll get into Final United. Of Dyson Man says the problem is that we have faith in United. See, again, same thing. Mary Hagwire ka ho gaya. Then Kedar Sonteke has become member. Thank you very much. Vivek Parikh says Kautia Vinny Rodrigo duo attack looks very non-lethal. पापा को
Yeah.
बिल्कुल शर्म ही नहीं है. Next year, Klopp and Mbappe चाहिए. Both their contracts over. You take what? Klopp and Mbappe? Or one?
Klopp and Mbappe.
Klopp no, Mbappe I'm sure he'll take.
Mbappe I will 100% take.
You'll take? Excuse?
Meaning
Yeah, where?
abhi,
These Madrid fans.
I just want one striker now, yaar. It's getting to that point. Ki, like, come end of August, I just want Papa Perez to, just GPay them 120 million and just be like, chal, let's settle it, yaar. Finish it. Come on. It's that classic,
But
like,
he'll also play left wing only, ना? वो striker थोड़ी खेलना है उसको. He did all this drama to get rid of Neymar so that he can play left wing. And then
That is also-
his what's his face? His Kolo Muani can come and play center. And
that's
Dembele can
also
play
true.
right. He did all of this so that he doesn't have to play center anymore.
No, 100% I agree. I think like, and between, it's going to be interesting if he comes. I don't know if he will now, but if he comes, it'll be interesting to see whether who do they have that conversation with? Because earlier it was very simple कि विनी उतना बड़ा स्टार नहीं था तो तू उसको बोल कि चल भाई बैठ जा अभी थोड़े दिन असली स्टार आ गया है. But now he is also pretty big, not just in terms of impact in Real Madrid, but also in terms of like global profile. He's become pretty much a global superstar. So I don't think you can. It's going to be interesting. They'll keep doing a coin toss every game.
Okay. All right. Kevin says seeing United struggle to sell players on big contracts. Can't wait for the eventual Chelsea implosion. Or kharido Lavia Lasun. Lavia
Very
Lasun is
funny.
very nice. Vatsal Pandya says 18-year-old prodigy Ramesh Babu Pragnananda reaches chess World Cup quarters and plays Magnus in the finals. क्या बात है.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh, by the way, one very beautiful photograph came out. I think I don't know which game he had won, but there was a photograph of Prague doing he was doing an interview, and just off from this interview, there's a picture of his mother just looking at him while he's doing this interview. And my God, it's such a pure, beautiful, unadulteratedly, motherly.
Mother-son moment, maternal moment.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. Like, just see if you can find it. It's a great photograph.
Complete opposite of Moises Caicedo sitting with his mother on the.
I didn't see this.
You haven't seen this? Just see Moises Caicedo signs for Chelsea wala image with family.
Wait, you haven't seen it?
So it's great.
Kautuk, there are two images.
So you have to see the one where the front row is Moises Caicedo, girlfriend and mother, and behind is all the Chelsea ka happy people. The executives who have made this deal happen. So everybody's smiling. Moises Caicedo smiling. Moises Caicedo girlfriend / wife smiling. Mother sitting like this. Just 10 million और मिल सकता था.
Have you seen the car? The car picture where they're sitting on the car.
No, that I haven't seen. Moises
Too
Caicedo.
good that.
Damn. Okay, I'll check this out.
Okay. Then Angry Potato Golu says Bisuma Epic, Maddie, Sar, Diamonds, Eric Tan Man से hug दिया. अब बस एक gift और चाहिए. GIFT. I don't know what that means. And we are soaring. #coys. PS Richarlison का कुछ करना पड़ेगा. Yeah, Richarlison was very sad to be substituted. Sporting director Kylian Saab says Bawa मैं नहीं आएगा. So that is put to bed over here. No need for Fabrizio to deny these things. Mudryk Chelsea ka Anthony hai, is what Ashit Agarwal says. Man, I think that is insulting to Anthony, and Anthony plays very badly. So Heisenberg says Chodle Poglu change Spurs playstyle. Deserby is still doing his thing after losing his best players. ये Ten Hag ball playstyle किधर है भाई? This is a valid question. Cannot argue with this. Pratik Charvedi says, are we guys sorry to have missed the last 3 streams? Baba, any hope you use Lukaku this season? And also, at this point, consider signing Hazard back. I don't
Oh
think you
no.
want one more player who's going to break his knee.
No.
Oh
No,
no,
no.
please don't take Hazard back. He really needs to play for Portsmouth. 100%.
Oh, Hazard for Portsmouth. The problem is if he's playing a Portsmouth match, then he will also get injured. Then they'll make announcement to fans. Say, anybody can play left wing qualified, please come. Battery Volta says, started watching you guys as a failed med student. Now I'm in doctor in UK. Thanks to you
What?
guys. Kya
What?
baat hai, Battery bhai. This is my
Holy
token of
moly.
appreciation. Thank you so much. Kya baat hai.
May Chelsea also have a turnaround like this? What a turnaround.
Kya
Come
baat
on.
hai. So nice to see everybody moving ahead in life except us and our subscriber count, which is still stuck at 19,811. When we will reach 20k, when we will get when we will become doctors.
Instagram पे भी कुछ likes like ठोक दो guys.
हाँ, Instagram पे
Yes.
आ रहा है, but we're getting close. I was just killing it with memes. We're getting close to 9,000 now. And also, I should announce at this point, we are about 65% sold on the screening tickets for 3rd September. Khar, Habitat, Mumbai. Double dhamaka screening of F1 and United versus Arsenal. So if you are interested, ticket link is in the
Hey,
description.
Azim, will Hoyland play in that match? No.
Who knows? We will find out. Nobody knows. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Oh my,
my
goodness.
lord.
Oh my goodness.
my
Perfect
lord.
timing. What timing for Joel to arrive.
Oh, you don't even need lighting. He's just glowing himself. It's crazy.
It's the aura.
Very nice. Come, Joel, I give you 5 minutes to gloat. Enjoy.
Can you hear me? Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just cannot see you. Just show more of your face upwards. Very good.
Proper.
Perfect. Very nice.
Yeah, so, man, first of all, I just want respect for my prediction saying Bitsuma would be the best player.
Okay.
And he's gotten 2 man of the match in 2 games.
Cannot argue.
So
Cannot argue.
I'm
with
just
this.
here to take in that. Someone ran the show.
Joel OP ho
No
jaye
other
chat pe.
player, but I think he's sensational. I feel if that performance is his peak, and if he just maintains that, that's enough. He was unplayable that day. He had everything that day. I feel like he's playing a single pivot.
I think Joel's come to sing an ode to
And I felt
Bissouma.
like
Joel, can you also sorry,
the
just
thing is-
sorry, 1 second. Sorry to cut the ode, but can you just get closer to your internet's a bit laggy.
Now
Nahi.
it's proper.
Can you
थोड़ा lags हो रहा है, lags.
can you get where are you right now? Habitat ना?
ये habitat लग रहा है.
तू
Hello?
phone
Hello?
internet पे है?
5G though.
Oh, that's weird.
5G. This
Now
seems
Yeah,
little
is it
better.
proper?
Little better, yes.
It's better.
Now
now it
better.
is. Now it is.
Okay, wait, let me go outside and check.
Very nice. To see live footage of Joel D'Souza from
There's a
comedy.
light here. Audio
हाँ.
will be better.
हाँ चलेगा हाँ. We've establishing shot हो गया.
Is it man?
It's good. Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is everything better now?
Yes. Except a Manchester United fan. That's all.
So basically, okay. So basically, wow. Okay. So basically, yeah. So that's why I feel like Bissouma is playing as a single pivot, right? And it's a very hard position to play. And this is what his critical acclaim at Brighton was, where like it would feel like sometimes he's playing as 2 players. Which is what I feel you get with him, and he's good. And it's so good. And even last season, Conte didn't know how to use him because he's such an expressive player. You can't put him in a place where you have already decided what to do for him, which is Conte's coaching, right? So, and I was just so happy. He was so good, dude. He was so good.
He
And
was
now
very
he's
good.
so-
I cannot deny. He was better than Casemiro, I will admit.
Which I also said he's done. You laughed at me.
Now, little I cannot argue actually. I am also starting to feel little bit that Casemiro is thoda done.
Yeah, it's just like the game. I feel in the last 2-3 years has just evolved so much that so many players who were so good until 2-3 years, they just seem so washed out, man. And I feel Pep is doing a very good job in rinsing his squad so aggressively. Is what I feel. Like Christian Eriksen came and he looked like he was 40,000 years old in that match.
He looked like he was 1,000 years old.
I was like, so that's what. But I thought Tottenham played so well, and it looked like dude, nobody missed Kane in that match. I don't think he would have. It's so good, man.
Kane,
I just want one thing is I just want
Joel,
Richard. Well,
I gotta hear this from you. I hope that you say it. Is Kane also a washed player?
no, he's not.
Damn it. Okay, he's not.
He's like I feel what Pep did. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like for example, even around 2018, 2019, when the number 10 started to become obsolete, Pep turned all his number 10s into 8s and all, right? Like De Bruyne and all. Which Pochettino didn't do with Eriksen, and that's why Eriksen had a very strong decline since that.
Yeah, I mean
So
he
all of
started
that.
well as 8 last season, but then he just ran out of breath.
Yeah, but I also feel like Ten Hag's, I don't know, man. I'm not very convinced with him as a coach. I don't know. I'm just not.
Yeah, it'll take time
It's,
because I mean with Ten Hag the problem is that the system that he's playing is what like this season he's playing the football that he actually wants to play, which is difficult because you will see, and I was gonna get to that he started this last season also exactly like this, saying chalo we will do play from out, we will do high intense pressing, we will do all of this. Then after 2 games he was like no we're not ready for this, we go back to being sit back low block defensive team and play on counter attack. And now again after 2 games he is going to realize something. What he is going to realize we will find out in next game. But yeah,
so that's the thing, right? Before it used to be like, oh, manager's gonna take a season or two to learn how to beat in the Premier
Poch
League and
will,
all,
but
right?
Poch will, but
Poch will what?
take that time, take that much time,
with but
without a
that's
doubt.
y'all change the team only every 3 weeks, so he has to take that
Arey,
time.
we don't na. They keep getting injured.
That
Fucking
is also true. Fair.
tell me this Poch is good, no?
Man, Poch
Starting to doubt
is
Poch
there.
now.
I think last time I said what Pochettino's pro is. He's very good with that. Players who are going from academy to pro, he's great. He just pushes their ceiling. That like, you will see that I think with players like Colville and all, they'll be very good. Okay, but his biggest con is away games is very bad. Okay, he doesn't know what to. Then he does not know what to do when the opponent sits in a low block. And the third, which is I feel his biggest thing, he has no plan B. His plan A is very good, but if he has no plan A, he's never made he's never
ये मेरे को
changed
Ten Hag
something
ही
in
लग रहा
the.
है ये same.
And so that's what I feel like he's never changed anything. As in 5 years of Tottenham, his only plan B was you take Wanyama out from defensive midfielder and put Laurent in, and then you play long ball or you put as many crosses as possible.
I've not
So
heard the
that's the
name Wanyama in a long time.
yeah, so that's the thing. So
It's good to honor the greats.
So I think that's the thing with Pochettino. I have not, and he's playing with a 3-4, whatever, back at the 3, which is the thing he learned at PSG, which is not his career highlight. His career highlight has been Tottenham playing at the 4. But I'm
Yes.
sure he's like, right? So I'm not convinced with that also. And I just don't think Pochettino excels in a model where he's given a lot of money. Like his creativity, I feel, comes from restrictions, which he got at Tottenham and his previous club. Like उसको सब मुंह पे फेंका हुआ देखे like I think some managers which we have seen they just do better when given with less money.
Because there's less pressure
And if
and
you
expectation involved.
exactly like if you are a checkbook one, then get somebody like Ash Cooper or somebody. So Chelsea have gotten Conte 1 game per week. He's great at those. You want to spend money, you want to buy exact high money, okay? You get him. That's a, Pochettino is not the man you throw money at. PSG didn't work. Chelsea also, he's like, West Ham, man, come on, dude. West Ham sold their best player and then they got a relegation.
Yeah.
Who Prowse, I still feel is very good. I think that's what I was telling Azim. They got a very good, I feel.
Yeah, the
player
midfield now
to
is
come.
pretty good. Like Paqueta, Prowse, and Souček is like a quite a good balanced midfield. You got physicality, you got creativity, you got work rate. It's
Exactly.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But
So I do not know.
Joel, coming back to this Postecoglou.
Azim, I've sent you a WhatsApp chat because
Hmm.
someone's chat got deleted. Asher sent it in.
So coming back to Postecoglou, what is first question to ask you is what is going to be your strategy now in the post Kane era? That's a big
So I
fucking
think
change after a long time.
so that time when I said that this will not be the best player, I also said that Richarlison is more suited for a Postecoglou thing because
But is
he
he?
wants a striker. Richarlison is a proper prototype of a Postecoglou striker because he needs a striker who will play on the shoulders of the large defender and will run back, right? And Kane is not that profile. But
No,
the
correct,
thing is,
correct.
Kane is just a better player, right? But the thing is, I just feel Richarlison needs to get at least 10 games straight before you make a decision on him. Because वो तो एक गोल नहीं मारा तो you're like Kane मार देता. So it's not.
But how many goals will you expect from a Richarlison this season?
I feel Richarlison needs to have a very good banger game for just his sake. And I feel he can get that because the next 2-3 games are pretty easy. It's Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, or something like those. Like, so I feel like he should get it. Like, I feel even if he becomes one of those strikers like Lukaku, who is to just destroy bottom 10 teams, even that's fine. Because this is no longer a team which wants Kane to drop deep and put it past runners. It's a much more coach thing. So I just feel
But
like
what
there
number
is.
would be a success? Like
I feel
15,
for
10,
Richarlison, he should try doing at least 15 goals. I feel
15, nah?
15. Yeah, I think if he does 15, that's enough. I feel for him.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you're happy with Postecoglou so far?
So that's the thing. What Azim was saying, I was gonna add, like Eric Tanak को time लगेगा and all, which we all think, right? Time लगता है. Like Pochettino को time लगता है. But then you had Roberto De Zerbi come last year, and he took no time.
But I think
Oh.
that was a team that was also fairly set in terms of how Graham Potter had got them to play, and then before them, who was the guy who would like that team that was already through that evolution of like knowing how to play.
100%. But it's just like when he did it, and now I feel even Postecoglou also, he's also doing it very quickly. Like even in pre-season when Tottenham played West Ham, the first game Tottenham played, they had around 70% to 80% possession, which means he's just implementing his ideas quicker.
Yeah.
So I just feel now suddenly it will become like the coaches can't take time. So I just feel Ten Hag this season will be a
The Ten
long
Hag
one.
guy, yeah, I
feel.
mean the problem, and I mean we'll get to this also once you get off the call, is that we are going through a very systemic shift of getting past McFred right now, which is that the Fred is gone and he's very clearly decided that McTominay मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, and he needs to get his second midfielder. So we've gone from that completely immobile, passive, sitting defensive situation to like high energy, and they are honestly, I felt the first game we were terrible and somehow managed to win. For both halves we were terrible. I think against Spurs for the first half we were pretty good. We had two pretty clear chances to score which we did not take, and that is the largest problem. Like statistically, if you're looking at it, United have created the third most big chances in the league after third most after Newcastle and Brighton, who have been the best attacking teams in the league so far. XG of 4.28. Like we should have scored 4.28 goals. We have scored only one. So it
You're
again.
sounding so much like Tottenham under a Conte, where they are like, you have 2 or 3 very good chances, but it just I feel when you're not playing football, which is where you have a lot of possession, and then the chances come abruptly. The pressure on for the strikers to score is so high.
No, but
that
also
I
the
just
fundamental problem for United is that the biggest problem position was striker. which we have still not been able to address because the new striker we signed is not here, and Rashford does not know how to play center forward. I'm sorry, like he just cannot. There is a reason why Ten Hag started Wout Weghorst to go up top every time because he was like, "ये Rashford को center में खेलना नहीं आता है." He is hopeless as a center forward. He himself has said, "मेरे को पसंद नहीं है center forward खेलना." So there is no link up play, and Ten Hag's entire thing, what they said before the season is like, I want to make United the best transitional team in the world. How can you be good at transition if your center forward is not capable of holding up the ball and linking the play? So it's a huge problem. I think lots of things have been fixed. I've found that Onana, I think, is fabulous.
He's
Uh,
very good. He's
really,
very
really
good.
good. Like that one moment where he
That
came
switch
out,
pass to
got the
the
ball in the midfield and then switches it straight to Garnacho is fucking boss, dude.
in
Unbelievable.
the first half.
Yeah, so I think first half we did well. I had no complaints about our performance in the first half, except United should have scored. And I think once United score and take the lead in that game, it changes the complexion of the match quite a lot. There's higher confidence going in. There'll be more solidity, less chasing the game. Second half, I don't know what the fuck happened to us. It's a combination of Spurs playing very well and United switching the fuck off. So I really don't know. I think it's
It's
also
also like
because he's going with such high intensity, high counter press that by the second half they are legit all dead. It's like Klopp's first season where he got the gegen press going, where they were just like murdered by the like halfway through the season. They could not deal with it.
but also on a mentality way, I feel
वो आदत ही
United
नहीं है ना.
United got
Sorry, हाँ.
killed after the first goal,
Yeah.
which will not happen. Like पहला goal United ने कहा, United वाला हो गया, which was like I don't know, like when Tottenham when the match got 9 minutes as extra time, the United just didn't look like they would score or try
did
to
not look
score.
at all like we could score. I think demoralized completely. Creative players not doing anything. I think our wingers are giving us very, very bad output at this point. And
But Garnacho can't start, I feel. He's very good as a prospect, but you
Yeah.
can't make him start away at Tottenham. You can't make him start. It's the thing, like, you have a prospect, like, but you can't make him play 38 games. That will not do anything.
No, I think obviously you'll realize that I'm fairly certain we're going to see a shake-up. You'll see Sancho starting the next game. Or who knows, he might persist with Garnacho, and because it's Nottingham Forest next, which hopefully you would think would be a slightly easier game. But you never know with how it's going. Though Anthony is one who is just honestly in the first half I felt he grew into the game. He was not so bad, but second half just absolutely awful. And also I'm sorry, but Bruno Fernandes has been woeful so far. Both first two games, he's been pretty terrible. Like he gave one good pass. Like all he's done is provide one good pass, or actually, well, two good passes. One very good pass in against Spurs, and one semi, like the ball through to Wan-Bissaka for the assist.
The thing is, Anthony is like, he's just very easy to defend, I feel.
He doesn't do anything that is. I mean, even if he just stops and passes the ball first time, he's still good. But he'll just take his time, then he'll go inside.
And he slows the game too much. Like
one chakli he'll do in the middle.
He slows the momentum completely.
What Anthony does, if he does it without wasting time, he becomes a better player immediately. Like nobody doubts that.
Exactly.
Like there is no reason for him to वो PlayStation होता ना, just R joystick round करने का.
Also, we just have no physicality in this team at all. I think Rashford, zero physicality, Garnacho, zero physicality, Anthony, zero physicality, Bruno, zero physicality, Mount, zero physicality. One Casemiro has some physicality.
Mount had a little bit of
Mount
had a little bit of physicality. I mean, I don't know if he's not bringing it here, but
I mean, Mount is. I had no major complaints about Mount. Honestly, first half he was great. He really worked hard to get the ball. That's his job in the team, to get the ball, win the position high up the field, and lay on the pass to the technically creative players who are the front three, who are not doing their jobs, unfortunately. And that is the biggest problem, that your front three, Anthony, Garnacho and Rashford, are just not delivering. I genuinely felt for the 10 minutes, or 10 minutes plus stoppage time, so 19 minutes that Martial was on, we looked a much better, more cohesive team. Purely because Martial understands how to play the position. So hopefully, if we can get him to start in the next game, or if Hoyland shows up and comes back from injury at some point, we'll see something. But I told you this last season only, that this Rashford last season was a freak season. He will never fucking repeat it again. He overperformed so much on his XG that season. This season,
Yeah,
it's not
also
looking
I
like he
feel
can do
like
it.
one more profile of players which are again coming under the axis, players of like Son and Rashford, who's run from the left and cut into the right. It's like they're not good one versus one. They're not really particular good at finding passes. Like even Son is declining as much as he's been a captain.
Both
Like
are instinctive
2000
players.
exactly, and it's like it's very easy to defend Son. And I feel one advantage of Son and over Rashford is Son has a great weak foot, which Rashford doesn't.
Yeah.
So which is just like so many times you just the way players are defended. Rashford is you let him shoot from the left, and he doesn't shoot from the left, which is what you can't do for
So
Son.
Rashford,
Others,
the
but
entire problem is that wherever he gets the ball on the pitch, he thinks he's on the left wing. Like he will get the ball in his own half, in the middle of the pitch, and start cutting like he's going to cut in and shoot like, as his first action. It is absurd.
muscle memory.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
it's true. Like all he can do is just play from the left wing. That is his entire game as Rashford, which is a huge. I mean, that's why that Hoyland is so important.
So
And
what happens to Garnacho when Hoyland comes in?
Garnacho will
Garnacho
go
can't
to the
play
bench.
38
He'll
games.
go to the bench.
Yeah.
Which
He
is
has to
fine.
be
I mean,
loaned out.
he's 19 years old. No, not loaned out. I think he did great as an impact sub, and it will take him time because right now he's just getting out muscled and physically bullied on the pitch. And
Like
this happened with Ronaldo for his first
Garnacho,
couple of seasons also. It takes time for you to adjust to this.
but Garnacho, I don't think he has that pace. I do not know if he does or not. So I just feel he needs to have some Conor Gallagher type loan. I feel the Crystal Palace where you have to rough it out 38 games. I feel, but I feel the bigger problem United have is somewhere in the long term they have to find solution for Bissaka, who I just feel like he's such a limited player.
So
He's not good on the
Wan-Bissaka
ball.
defensively is very good, and you will see this again. I saw this entire Athletica analysis piece where what Wolves did, and I think what Spurs also did, is that
Build up.
first press in the build-up, they ensure every time that in the build-up the ball reaches Wan-Bissaka, who is the weakest
Exactly.
passer. So you'll see that Luke Shaw is getting very little of the ball in this first two games
Spurs are
because
not even pressing Onana.
yeah, because their entire thing is that okay, ठीक है, Onana coming very good. We are just going to block off every pass and leave the pass to Wan-Bissaka open every time.
Very nice.
Because
So many
so now once he gets
Very nice.
Dalot, once they get Dalot on, then maybe it will happen. But then Dalot is weaker defensively. So I mean, yeah, it's,
Very nice.
because
it's a challenge.
most of Tottenham's turnovers also were from the left because once Bissaka has the ball, he has no option other than to blast it out. I feel, and the ball was getting
Yeah, and
I feel
Casemiro is the
Maddison,
only midfielder who can come to receive in that position. So a lot of times, what you will see is that Rafael Varane from centre back
It's just
Azim.
Azim, right?
is
Yeah.
moving.
That means stream is also lacking.
Also, I have
Really?
2% battery, so I might die down anytime.
Wait,
That's
I am.
okay.
So I think
No, everything is back.
No, now you're fine. Now you're fine.
fine.
Now you're fine.
Everything is back.
You
Sorry,
were blocked
minor,
out completely for it.
Okay, it's giving me little internet connection.
Joel's
but
at
still.
2% battery, yeah? So he might
Okay.
drop
So
off.
then Joel, you can head out. Thank you, Joel, for coming in.
no, finish that Bissaka thing.
What was I saying about Wan-Bissaka? Fuck. Wan-Bissaka
No,
is
no,
fuck.
okay,
No,
fine,
no.
fine.
So I told you
About how they-
basically. No, so what they've had to do, and you'll see this happened 3-4 times. I've noticed that Rafael Varane is fucking damn smart because he's realizing that Wan-Bissaka can't make a pass. So he is actually you will see lots of times he's done this where the centre back has ended up at right wing because he's like I have to go and give Wan-Bissaka a fucking basic pass that he can make like a straight pass.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So Varane a lot of times just vacates that centre back position and just comes fully out to right wing.
That's so
I've seen this
fucking
happen like
crazy.
3 times from Varane.
But it's also like it's more of damage control than
Yeah, it's not a strategy. It is Varane bitching and complaining the whole way through. अरे डैनी कार्वाल के साथ ऐसा नहीं होता था शी यार ये क्या है कौन है
But also I feel I get the feeling that this full captaincy is not suiting Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
like it's. I feel in
The
retrospect,
weight
maybe
of the armband.
Varane was probably a better choice for captaincy because he's looked like full leader since the start of the season. But Bruno is has regressed massively with after captaincy. I'm not seeing. He does not give you as a player. He's not the kind of leader by example that I would want to follow. The guy who's constantly falling and crying and shouting at the referee. And I'm like
Also,
that.
players I feel who are number 10, a creative players who play more of a free role or something, they should not be made captain. I feel. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know. It's like I just feel this is just a stupid opinion of mine, which I know it's stupid. It's like you should be able to see the whole pitch at all times. I feel to just be
No, I
captain.
mean I think it will work out eventually, but I think right now he's trying too hard to impress. Like he's trying every time. He's just trying this Hollywood pass, and
He's gone.
anyway he always tries Hollywood pass. Joel
Azim, you
Matip is
need to
gone.
switch to 3.
Yeah, yeah. No, but anyway, with Bruno, he's always looking for Hollywood pass, and now even more. And I think it's a combination of weight of captaincy plus creative players in front of him not doing anything, frustration, and as a captain, you can't be the kind of player who's just getting fully frustrated with everyone. Like you have to be the guy who's like, no, no, okay, fucking, I will change something in this. Like I will calm everybody down. I will do something. So you have to learn to adapt, but okay, it'll happen. There's the other thing also about United which has to be spoken about. So that Mason Greenwood basically is being released from the club, and there has been lots spoken about this, lots of speculation saying, "Arey, United are doing this only because media reported speculation that United are planning to get Greenwood back into the fold, and then there was a backlash on that and all that." Um, for me personally, I think United have dealt with the situation well. There is the problem with cases like these is that there is always going to be speculation, and nobody apart from the people who are involved in the actual investigation, which is Manchester United and the police, know the actual facts behind this investigation. The rest is speculation, the rest is op-eds. None of the pieces that you are reading about this case are anywhere shrouded in fact. It is all assumption and general conclusions based on putting three pieces of conjecture together. So I think United have put a very detailed statement out, and Greenwood has been. They've said that his footballing future, if he wants to continue, should be away from United, which is fair. The only thing I disagreed with was Greenwood's statement himself, saying that I was cleared of all charges. He was not cleared of all charges. The charges were dropped because there was the witnesses went back, which is a very key difference. And I also think the CEO statement of how they dealt with it and all the entire due process that was followed. And I am a huge fan of due process. Whatever the case may be, I think you have to go through the fullest process that is fair to everybody. And I think eventually the right conclusion has been reached that Mason Greenwood can do whatever he wants with his career, but I think Manchester United should not have anything to do with it purely because of the brand that Manchester United is. To be associated with keeping a player on like this who has this baggage with it is not good for the club. It is not good for the game. It is not good for the overall role models that footballers are supported to be. So yeah, happy with that. Greenwood is out. He can go and rebuild his career if at all it is going to be rebuilt, and United can move on without the distraction of this in our lives. We have enough to fix on the pitch. So yeah, but yeah, we have pressing issues have to be said. Literally, that we are pressing too much. I think we did well in the first half against Spurs. Genuinely, I thought we were very good. That penalty, I can see why in the new rules it's not been given, but come on, yeah, it's a fucking penalty. How you cannot give that? This was literally them saying, "Ki, chalo, wo Onana last week now. Okay, now we are square for that one. Now, okay, okay, done, done." So it was one of those, and I agree. Like if Bruno is saying with what he said that listen, if Wolves got apology last week, then why we didn't get apology this week for what would last year be a stonewall penalty? Why are we not getting apology for that? Which is fine. So I agree with that. But yeah, I still feel everybody who is like I really do not like the fact that people are just bitching about Mount at the start. because it's a new team. He's coming from a very bad season. He came in from pretty much half a season of being out and not playing. He had a very quiet first game. He did like maybe a 5 on 10 first game. He had a 6 on 10 second game. He will get better with time. I think Onana has been a fantastic signing. We've only got to see two out of the three signings so far. Hoyland hopefully will be there soon. And definitely need a Casemiro backup signed. If anything, just to give him competition and be like, listen, boss, you have to step your fucking game up, because Casemiro, since last season, since he realized that I am the main man in this position, he's stopped really giving a fuck. So, and also the fact that I think Ten Hag is pretty clear that he doesn't want McTominay, because we desperately needed McTominay. Like more than Eriksen, we needed McTominay in that second half against Spurs.
Last game.
Yeah, because we needed some shielding, some control of midfield, somebody just sitting there and winning the ball and laying it off, which McTominay is good at. I don't really have a complaint against McTominay. And I actually felt bad because in these situations, you would have got Fred on to just fucking run around and be combative and fucking put tackles in, and we didn't have that anymore. So you have to replace that Fred. You get rid of the Donny, get rid of McTominay if you have to, but that Amrabat or that Gravenberch or Gravenberch or whoever the fuck has to come. So yeah, and Kobe Menu not being there obviously has been a pretty big mix. So all in all, it's bad, but I don't think it was as bad as people build it up to be. We were pretty good in that first half. We should have scored. We should have been 1-0 up. That Bruno miss for me was just, you cannot miss that at this level. It's really basic fucking football to put that header in. 1-0 game is very different. So yeah, happens. As I said, we are 3 points better off at this stage of the season than we were last season, and it will take little
Who are
bit
you
of
playing
pain.
next?
Nottingham Forest. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect, because I don't know whether Ten Hag is going to stick or twist. Like, is he going to be like, no, we will persist with this football and go through the pain of 4 or 5 games until the players get what I want them to do? Because even in preseason, we have not been great. Like, the team is still getting used to this the way of playing football, and the missing piece of the puzzle is the fucking center forward. We don't have a center forward right now, which is very key to being a transitional team, which is that you need that forward who can come deep, hold up the ball, lay the ball off to the midfielder and the winger and move forward, which Rashford simply cannot do.
How can all of us complain about the same
Because it is
positional
fundamental. Because I'll tell you
deficiency?
why.
There's a
We
shortage.
also have the same problem.
No, I'll
Shortage,
tell you
shortage.
why. I'll tell you why. It's because for so many years of the last, maybe over the last decade, the necessity out of this entire Guardiola ball and the kind of Barcelona and City style of football was that we want to produce these nice small tiki-taka, nice cute Joao Felix type players. And now there is a huge oversupply of these players because nobody was making fucking sound strikers for these last 10 years. So when one comes along, you're like, fucking give, please, fast. There's been a huge, nobody has like wanted to encourage these kind of players to be built. And that's why you're seeing the shortage of it. And well, let's see. Now football has again gone full circle where that big target man striker is important. So
Also, but by the way, one other thing we're talking about, which is that I feel like right now United are on a treadmill. And the treadmill is this. So basically last season he's like, look, I can't really implement my style of football because I don't have the players. Right? So 2-3 player लाया इस बार. By the time he's like, अच्छा but अभी भी full नहीं है क्योंकि मेरा striker नहीं है, मेरा ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. By the time he gets it right, again 2-3 players need refreshing.
yeah.
So you're really just never getting ahead of that refresh
So I
cycle.
think
What you need,
that's why the signing of that Amrabat or Gravenberch or whoever it is, that young defensive midfielder or like not close to 30-year-old defensive midfielder, is very important. To give Casemiro a kick off his backside, because Casemiro is slowly going down that Nemanja Matic route where he was good for one season when he came and then just went into full decline and became a Roma level player at the end of it.
you need either that or you need one Chelsea year where they don't open the purse string, they cut the purse string.
We had a Ragnick year. We saw what happened with that.
No, what I mean is not in
अच्छा,
terms of
like that. It's
performance.
just like
And
वो
अरे
Glazer नहीं करेगा.
लेके आओ
See,
कौन चाहिए?
if one Qatar comes, then maybe that will happen. Or one if sale happens, because every year, every week they're like, हाँ November तक तो पक्का sale हो जाएगा, no problem. So all of this is all just conjecture. Nobody knows what's actually happening. Is there going to be a sale? No sale? I don't know. The fact of the matter at this point right now is that United have to sell players to buy players. So we're gonna have to sell this Dean Henderson to get a backup goalkeeper, and then maybe with the pocket change that will come with one Donny van de Beek ka loan, we will get one midfielder either on loan, a Gravenberch on loan, or we will get, if we manage to sell McTominay, we'll get Amrabat or whatever. So yeah, it all looked very rosy a couple of weeks ago. It's basically all Maguire's fault because because he didn't go to West Ham. We didn't get the 30 million that we needed to fill up other places and other positions. So at the end
But
of
why
the
did
day,
he
सब
not?
Maguire
Why
का ही
did he
गलती है.
not go?
Because whatever, he couldn't agree terms with West Ham effectively. So let's see what happens. Hopefully now, and another big problem, there's no competition for this fucking Anthony dude.
yeah.
Because then you have
Anthony
Pellistri
तो
straight.
100 million का वॉशिंग मशीन खरीदा तुम लोग.
There is a player there, but I don't know what has to be done to unlock that player. I mean, he did in the second half hit the post also. Like he had a clear shot on target. He hit the post. It was unfortunate. He did okay, but it's not good enough.
You know what? I think this Anthony type player, here's the thing, this market has changed so rapidly where a player has one good season and
Yeah,
they get
khatam.
this fucking crazy amount of like this crazy price tag, which becomes a cycle where one good season, crazy price tag, oh, the player must be amazing, right? Coming from folks who've probably not seen the player, right, and are judging him by the price tag, and then you get this player and you're
Lukaku.
like, कौन है ये आदमी?
Yeah.
इसका 100 million
Lukaku.
क्यों? Anyway, that's end of rant.
Lukaku.
Yeah. Okay,
Lukaku.
we'll read super
Lukaku.
chats, which I think will drive more conversation about United. Sukhvinder Singh, the singer or not, I don't know, says Azim, United were actually a better team in the first half. I agree. What happened in the second half? We got tired and went to sleep. I don't know. And also Spurs played better than us in the second half, unfortunately. And why Anthony starts over Pellistri? I mean, I think I know why he starts over Pellistri. I would ask why he's not substituted earlier for a Pellistri. But I think it's pretty, like, he's more proven than a Pellistri at this point. But maybe we'll see Pellistri start next. I don't know. Arpit Saini says, ये दुख काहे खत्म नहीं होता बे? Barca fans are up for a frustrating season if Xavi doesn't stop with midfielder obsession. Ferran needs to play.
Bro, so this one midfielder position. Second is this Lewandowski has become old.
In one season, like Casemiro.
He turned 35 yesterday, and he looks it.
Oh, I just got the reference right now. The Lewandowski has become old.
Yeah.
All right. Shikhar Mishra says, lovely show at Bangalore yesterday. Hope you like the CBD. I tried it today. It was not bad. Can't wait for your next special to come out. Hashtag Yanwa. Yes, hopefully special will be recorded by end of year. Baba, I have to talk to you about that. Mir Kulkarni says, after Manchester's performance against Tottenham, 10 Hags name should be changed to 10 dysentery Hag. नहीं, अरे रुको जरा. Which is that
Zara,
meme,
ruko.
the Hindustani bhau. Ruko.
10
मतलब if we
dysentery
are
Hag.
still shit after 5 games, then I will say panic. 2 game के बाद अभी रुक जाओ ना. 3 game तो लगता है Ten Hag को. Rahul says, Disasi, like you can't go from being like, Ten Hag had a good season, finished third, even then after 2 games you're like, fuck off, what is this shit? Give him time, यार. What is this? Rahul says, Disasi Thiago Silva से धीरे भागता है. Can you confirm, Baba?
Disasi Thiago Silva से धीरे भागता है. That's crazy.
Without Wout says, top 10 भी नहीं मिलेगा this season. Mount is waste. Ball carrying midfielder चाहिए and they bring in this garbage. Guys, क्यों? Dude, this is really, genuinely, I believe that meme pages and internet and Twitter is fucking ruined football fans. I'm sorry. But if you are saying that a midfielder is shit in 2 games where he has given average to above average performances, I'm sorry, yaar. But तुम लोग क्या? Dude, I'm sorry, Manchester United in my time has had fucking Eric Jemba. All right, we have had Eric Jemba. We have had fucking Cleberson play for Manchester United. ठीक है? वो टाइम पे मीम नहीं बन रहा था कि अरे क्लेबरसन शिट प्लेयर ये वो. Fucking believe in the team.
Cleverson washed.
क्लेबरसन एंडरसन के साथ हम लोगों ने भेजो 2 टाइटल जीता है. ठीक है? जो एंडरसन जो फुटबॉल नहीं खेलता अभी तक.
You're right. I think there might be something to be said about 24/7 football news cycles. There might be something to be said about the fact that like and this is, I'm not even trying to be like just hyping these two, but the high level of excellence of a few players like Messi, Ronaldo, Haaland, Mbappe, these guys, right?
और
They're
सब लोग वैसा
play-
नहीं खेल सकते ना.
Exactly. That level is so damn high that you can't fucking judge, you know.
I mean, Haaland's not in that group.
या
that he
बेचो
scored
तुम
in
लोग क्या
fucking-
फुटबॉल देख रहे हो रील देख रहे हो 90 मिनट या 90 सेकंड का कंटेंट चाहिए तुम लोग को डिसाइड करो
अरे ये
स्विच
तो
ऑफ योर
problem
फकिंग
है ना.
फोन गेट ऑफ सोशल मीडिया एंड फकिंग सिट क्वाइटली चुपचाप इन योर हाउस फॉर 5 days देन यू विल अप्रिशिएट फुटबॉल नॉनसेंस
That's fucking
fucking
Watch
bullshit
test match.
yeah watch test match
amazing.
you've
But
turned
Kautuk-
this game into a reel.
But all I want to say is that the
You
only
never, what
person
is this
reeling.
nonsense in the chat? You never paid so much money for. भैंचो तेरे को inflation का concept समझ में आता है क्या?
और economics
Are
का
you
concept
fucking
समझ
dumb?
में
I'm
आता है.
sorry, maybe I've had 3 drinks, but this is fucking stupid. My God.
अपना
अरे
वीडियो किंग एरिक says प्यार आ गया अजीम का अंकल रेंट से.
What
अरे no,
nonsense,
I'm
dude.
saying
My
you're talking
God.
about inflation. There's also economics attached to it. Na, they're making more money than they did earlier.
अबे जो वो
But-
20 साल पहले रियो फर्डिनेंड रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकिंग ट्रांसफर था 30 मिलियन का. तब रो रहा था क्या तुम लोग बेंचो कि अरे फर्डिनेंड आया उसका डोपिंग एलिगेशन आ गया वॉश्ड प्लेयर फर्डिनेंड बोला क्या ये सब और कुछ माइस्पेस पे लगा रहा था क्या ये सब 2002 में.
Orkut, one sec, but the only person reeling actually on this stream from his opinions is Kautuk Srivastava, which is Haaland no goals. What has happened to the man? Please
Yeah,
explain,
exactly.
Kautuk.
हाँ,
Please
why is
explain.
nobody saying oh Haaland washed 3 गोल 3 कितना 10 गेम से हैट्रिक नहीं
अरे,
मारा है. Why is
I'll
this
tell you-
happening?
Haaland washed out है वो.
Exactly,
अरे
and I
I'll-
agree with अपना बिडू किंग एरिक. एवरा और विडिच पहला सीजन में फुल टट्टी था. मैं देखा है एवरा और विडिच का डेब्यू एकदम फुल घान हॉरिफिक बट लेजेंड बन गया ना क्लब का.
मतलब मैं सिर्फ बोल रहा देख मैं तभी भी कंप्लेन कर रहा था लेकिन इतना नहीं कंप्लेन कर रहा था जब मेरा सेंटर बैक था टैल बेनहाइम.
एग्जैक्टली.
Paulo Ferreira days, dude.
पाउलो फेरेरा टैल बेनहाइम और लेफ्ट विंग एशली कॉल जॉन टेरी. क्या टीम है ये? फिर आया अपना करवा लो
Bro, who was that guy? Brozovic? No.
ब्रायन स्लैव इवानोविच.
Yeah.
इवानोविच
तुम लोग क्या क्या खालिद बुलारूज लेके आए तुम लोग.
बुलारूज
Yeah,
ब्रो.
cannibal.
खालिद बुलारूज. Oh bro, yes.
हाँ,
Loro
exactly.
Maluja.
We have seen Gabriel Obertan signed as our chief signing. ठीक है, who has scored 1 goal while falling over. That is his claim to fame.
Bro, by the way, can I tell you something? Like, because, and this is coming, you know, way back from when you were talking about a CDM.
Wait, no, wait. Sorry, people in chat are saying nonsense. I will call out your bullshit. Evra was inexperienced. Evra positive के Champions League final खेला था, ठीक है, before coming to United with fucking
Wait,
Monaco.
who said Evra was
Please
inexperienced?
shut the fuck up with your nonsense in the chat. My God.
No,
And
1 second.
Legit, I believe, and I say this with a heavy heart, that Manchester United fans are the fucking worst fans in the world. Legit. You all do not deserve to support this club. Fucking nonsense.
I think he's saying that Mount has played UCL final and come.
I think
Evra
what
and
Azim
Vidic
is-
were inexperienced in the sense that when they joined the club, they weren't as high profile.
I think what he's actually trying
अरे
to
nobody
say
was high profile. Social media था ही नहीं वो टाइम पे. नहीं बन रहा था. वेलकम टू मैनचेस्टर पैट्रिस एवरा का यूट्यूब वीडियो नहीं आ रहा था वो टाइम पे. 10 reasons why Manchester United signed Nemanja Vidic का BuzzFeed आर्टिकल नहीं आ रहा था.
Yeah,
I think what he's trying to say is subscribe to the channel, guys.
Yes, subscribe to the channel. मैं भी वेंचर मार्क गोल्डब्रिज. Fucking.
Must.
Frustrating, dude. Frustrating.
Must. This is what happens when you the minute you start supporting a club post 30. This is it.
I agree.
And it'll happen to everybody. Don't worry.
Sai Krishna says Rashford as striker as disaster. See, this is opinion I can agree with because this is pure fact, statistically backable. Rashford as
What is it?
striker disaster. Hopefully, tactics will change when Hoyland is available. Tactic will remain same, but Hoyland will be there. Hence, there will be change. Hasim turning into Aryaban's dad is very funny in chat. Thank you. Shashank Shrikar says this loss shouldn't trigger a knee-jerk reaction to buy more players. I thought you were talking about United or sack Poch. Chelsea needs time, patience, and chemistry building. Do you agree?
100%. 2 साल minimum. I'm saying once in our life, just stick with a manager. ना यार, just stick with a manager. It's okay now. पहुंच है तो पहुंच है. अब ले लिया है तो just stick with it.
Agreeable. Agreeable. Shashank Shrikar says this loss. अच्छा ये same ही था. Sidhu says बाबा 3 साल हो गया. आज फिर एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ जो हर बार पूछता हूँ. गोल कौन मारेगा?
Bap. Bap.
अरे bro, I've gone from goal कौन मारेगा to ball कौन डालेगा to goal कौन मारेगा to ball कौन रोकेगा. Bro, it's too bad, dude. It's too bad.
Yeah.
It's really like I don't have a goalkeeper that will slide into any. I don't think I have a goalkeeper that can slide into any league ka top 3 team. That just goes in straight. I don't have a goalkeeper that does that. I don't have a defensive line that I can confidently rely on game after game after game to consistently give me at least like 15 clean sheets in the season or 12 clean sheets in the season. I don't have a midfield that will consistently fucking be the same that will play. I don't have there are 2 players in this team currently who I feel deserve their place, Thiago Silva and Enzo. That's it. There is nobody else who actually
not even
deserves
goalkeeper
that
Robert
place.
Sanchez जो अच्छा एक save wave भी निकाला एक दो अच्छा.
Okay, ठीक है, okay, चलो, Sanchez, I'll give him 10 games. चलो, no problem. Let him get used to the back
See
line.
ये
चलो,
होता है
ठीक है.
mature fan 10 games देने का.
So I'm saying let him get used to just calls and okay, who's moving what, all of that. But like, I don't know, man. Where is the consistency from anybody? Like Reese gets injured, Chilwell does 3 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs, 6th run hamstring. Like where is?
That is the true.
So like I mean, does Chilwell do 38 games and Reece James do 38 games a season? Thiago Silva can.
Between them, yes.
I'm saying Thiago Silva can. Thiago Silva can do 38 games a season. He will probably never play football at the end of the season, but he will give you.
Correct. Shorter Don Mosiji Garn says 44 cup जीते हैं, 8th golden gota incoming. #44 too. Yeah, I think pretty straightforward Ballon d'Or for Messi coming this year. Pretty easy. Jensen D'Souza, who's one of our recent Oil Money members, says, RV Bhailo, any plans for streaming the United Arsenal match? Streaming, panel will be streamed. Yes. So panel for members, I forget which one. I think Gaffer and above. The panel will be live streamed. Don't worry. We have paid for the live stream. Dipsit Naik says, Rayo Vallecano, public and Bhaulog, hope बनाए रखो, जो होना होगा वो हो जाएगा, जिसको आना होगा वो आ जाएगा. #442 #Zen Pool fan. Correct. I must say Liverpool played very well in their game against who they played against. Was it Bournemouth? Yeah, Bournemouth. Played very well. Despite being one man down with a very bad red card decision. Very, very good to watch Liverpool. Very nice. Utkarsh Gupta says, are Chelsea so trigger happy with buys because of emergence of Saudi/US transfers? Reduced dependency on PLCL for revenue. Also, why is Anthony? Is a good question. Why is Anthony doing this? I ask. Yes. Hyderabadi Hearteta says, hopefully अपन लोग को एक Tony मिल जाए. #ComeOnYouGirls. You mean
Sorry,
somebody who will bet against you?
I heard the last question, but I don't think that the decision is based on Saudi Arabia. I think the decision is based on an American whose solution is to throw money at a problem.
And then throw the problem into Saudi Arabia.
and make the wrong
That's
decision.
Koulibaly.
No, I'm saying throw money at the problem and then make the wrong decision. It's the
Bhava,
problem.
I've realized that Chelsea are the see, there is wholesaler and then there is Saudi and Chelsea are retailer.
No, Chelsea are not even that. You know what Chelsea actually are?
They are selling at loss. They are
Yeah.
MRP पे straight 75% off.
You know why that is? Because you are all making the basic mistake. Chelsea is the housewife that hoards stuff and then sells it at kabadi wala rate.
Oh, this is the opposite of thrift shop.
Yeah. So,
Fair enough. But also this Sloboslai, fuck, damn well he played, man. Really
dude,
nice.
he's
Yes.
अरे I'm
damn
telling you,
good, dude.
Too
yeah,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
He's
Too good.
damn good, bro. कहाँ से आया ये?
Yeah,
Leipzig.
Leipzig. Very
हम
good.
लोग
He was-
गलत player क्यों लेके आते हैं Leipzig?
And that what's his Wataru did not look so good on his debut, but ठीक है बेचारे को time दो. Hyderabadi Heartata का हो गया. Then we have Bharat Ramchandran, who's 23 months as Gaffer member. Thank you so much, Bharat. Would Man United want a quick fix in Amrabat or Gravenberch as long-term solution, or also 4-4-2 instead of 4-3-3 with two defensive mids instead of just Casemiro? I think like in games like this Spurs game, honestly, when you are away to a top six-ish team, it makes sense to go with two sitters, which is why that's why I was like, why did we not play McTominay in there? Could have gone with, I'm also actually a fan of, like, I don't know why we haven't tried this yet, but this Bruno on right wing was not a good idea. But I think Mount has played wide a fair amount in his life. So why would you not go 4-2-3-1 with Bruno and with Casemiro and Scott McTominay sitting there, Bruno and the 10, and Garnacho / Sancho, and then Mount playing from the right, because that's what he did in the second half. He put Mount to the right. So
And where's Rashford then in this team? Not there.
up top, no, because we don't have fucking anybody else. Yeah, but it is what is. Let's see what he does in the next game. I mean, you have to trust in what the manager is trying to do. ऐसा दो game पे judge नहीं कर सकते. Satyavan says bring back Manchurian Bhav. Manchurian Bhav came back, buddy. I don't know if you've noticed. Neil Kulkarni says post Caicedo Deb Todd भी कैसे लिया then कैसे दिया.
Post Caicedo, Todd be like.
Oh, debut. अरे right full sentence यार नेहल कुलकर्णी. Debut thought भी कैसे लिया and then कैसे दिया. Okay. The onside Banjara says, hey 442, we had a screening in Delhi for Tottenham versus United. I made a match reaction video and captured United fans pre-match arrogance pretty well. Good. You should capture also. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Shivansh Singh says, hey there, I'm a medical student and football fan. Today I received my first stipend of internship. Kya baat hai? Thank you for all the fun throughout the MBBS journey and cutting edge analysis, of course. #442. Kya baat hai? Thank you. And
We have a lot of med students who are watching.
तुम लोग जाओ और हैजार्ड को फिक्स करो सब लोग मिलके. Sagar Dhote says thoughts about McAllister Red. Liverpool linked with Dokore. Bawa बोली को बोल की बोली. Okay, but yeah, McAllister Red I think was very. It just looked worse in full speed. I think probably yellow was fair for that. Irfan Bhai says, Hilo, keep rocking as always. Mixed feelings about Greenwood leaving. Will Chelsea go for him? Or Saudi will be ironic. P.S. Saw Bawa special on Prime. Super hilarious. He should do more. Bawa, he should do more special.
Thank you.
Dominic Shobo Bamushai returns saying, Kotya boy, हमारो dive and shot देखा क्या? अच्छा शब हम Madrid में भी करेगा. हमें ले लो. विनी को भी चैलेंज देगा. हमारा पिच की कसम हम तैयार है.
अरे शाबो पोपो मशाए, मैं आपको 100% मॉडर्न मिलेगा, पर अभी नहीं, क्योंकि अभी हमारा मिडफील्ड में बहुत सारा पब्लिक है. बॉलिंगहम भी है.
You have the worst Bengali accent.
Literally Bollingham.
I just replace every single vowel with O.
विवेक पारिक से स्कॉटिया लमीन खेल सकता अपना एंड्रिक क्यों नहीं?
हाँ, ये भी पॉइंट है. हम लोग भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया ना. अभी वो क्या 17 साल में. Yes.
What was
2
it?
year, 1 year ago. Striker.
Oh, so when assist comes, they say Hendrik le maar.
Ah.
Yes. There we go. Rickster says, now that United are awful again, I really want Brighton and Spurs to challenge City. Make this underdog story. Need an underdog story to make this more bearable. Well, I would not mind Brighton or Newcastle being up there, but United will come. Don't worry.
Newcastle are looking very nice.
Guys,
Well,
let's do
they didn't do that nice against City, but yeah.
guys,
But
let's
they,
do predictions. I have a 5:30 a.m. flight.
I have 7 a.m. drive also. Come. But there's lots of super chat to read. Ashutosh says United issues Ten Hag ego to start same 11 to prove his selection. I don't think it's to prove his selection. I think it's to give players a chance and not demoralize them. And stupid Anthony and his no passes. Disagree. Rashi as striker won't work. This I agree. Team feels fatigued. This I agree. Sonali Tonali, let's go to Manali. Says इस बार बच गया सिटी अगली बार मनाली का माल मार के जीतेंगे. Very nice, very nice. Taha S says just came here to ask Maguire को कौन लेके जाएगा. कोई नहीं लेके जाएगा. Maguire next game start करेगा. Bharat Chippa says Chelsea makes City look so much better. Interesting. Yatharth Jaggi says concerned greater than Boli. Concerned. Boli spends more money. Excited. Players flop. Concerned. Boli spends more money. Excited. I think yeah, that's a pattern. Simon Sasi Kumar, who's an Oil Money member, says Nico Paz from Castilla registered for
Yes.
first team. Another midfielder. We'll probably start playing 4-2-4-0. Ancelotti brought Kama to cover Fran on left once we were leading. Good move in my opinion, and will be a regular one. You think?
Bro, उसने he brought Kamavinga on full ऐसा उसका पूरे थाई पे एक बैंडेज लगा के उसको पूरा स्क्रू टाइटन करके पूरा भेजा है उसने because he's just like meaning this Fran nice but I think what he's saying is correct, like I think little cover is needed.
Yes. Parity Central says Haguire ने टेन हाग को औकात दिखा दिया. रोनाल्डो को निकाल के बहुत अपने आप को बड़ा पेप से बड़ा मैनेजर समझा था. Hashtag हगड़े out. Okay, no further comment. Shikhar Mishra says petition for Azim to have 3 drinks before every stream. Shriram Mani says really appreciate the Addis Ababa airport joke as I'm just back from African holiday. Brilliant one, Bawa. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Aditya Madhuri says also Bawa gave very nice stream title for today, which was PHATA poster NIKLA HAGLU. Very nice. Aditya Madhuri says Cleverson, Jemba, Powell, Gibson, Botner, Bebe. Let me remind you, we have signed Bebe, which Alex Ferguson has signed Bebe. Let me remind you. We managed with these guys and are still relevant as club. These kids, I tell you, hashtag top gear of football. Agree. Aditya Madhuri promoted to from whatever you are to whatever is above that. Alcuin Deverell Moraz says F this club, we were garbage in the second half. Keane called us the new Spurs, have almost no faith but hope Eric Ten Hag gets it together like last season. Yes, I also hope and I have faith that he will. Sukhvinder Singh says Onana ki तारीफ बनती है. What a player, what a passer. Agreed. Onana very nice. As Saver, little suspect he is. As I said,
I can't wait.
I still feel ball hits him more than him making save most times. Like that's how his saves feel. Like he gets into a good position and then the ball just hits him, and you just feel like he's not done anything. Every save just feels like a fluke. But his passing game is good, and hopefully the players around manage to exploit that. Mandar Tamane says, if you were Goldbridge, you'd blame the board, not the fans or social media. Great rant. I agree. I mean, board का भी actually क्या blame करेगा board को? Players ही नहीं perform कर रहा अभी के लिए. So can't blame board or manager. Players need to get their shit together. Jay Desai says plus forward for Azim. I may not agree with Azim on many things, but this trend I fully support. Many this new gen football fan need humbling. I agree. As Kendrick Lamar and Endlick Lamar once said, you must be humble. He also said once N95, which is not relevant. Abhinav Chitre says, excited for upcoming forward to event GGMU. Yes, I am also excited. You can get tickets from the link in the description.
3rd September.
3rd September, yes. And above the habitat, we have currently about 70 tickets sold. We have about 45-ish tickets left, 50 tickets left. Shubham Mohanty says, breaking news, Saurabh Pant has bought major stakes in 442. It will be renamed to 3 drinks later. Azim's rant was the soft launch. Here we go. Are Shubham Mohanty, asli account se aao. Fabrizio. Swarang Verma says, my earlier super chat was missed. I hope it was read now. And there's one super chat somebody sent who's got deleted, which I will read out to you. which was Aditya Matkar said, "Might any changes in Dortmund you would recommend so that bottling of Kane won't master the Dortmund bottling?" At this point, I know very little about Dortmund, so I cannot comment further. Last few. Sai Krishna says,
There's this guy in Dortmund, very good, Jude Bellingham.
yes, Jude Bellingham. This is. Sai
Jude
Krishna
Bellingham.
says, BP tablet Kharido Azim. You are absolutely right about this excessive analysis. Even last season, Casemiro and Martinez were bad initially. Yes, need I remind you? After first game, you were like, "Arey, Lisandro Martinez, kuch nahi hone wala hai, fuck all hai ye, worst signing of
I remember the
season."
word Batlia being bandied around.
Yes, exactly. Casemiro, first two games, you're like, "She, kya kar raha hai Casemiro? What is this? Ye wo." Ruko sir, please wait. Pratik Chaturvedi, thank you for 1,000 rupees. Thank you so much. He says, "Love you guys. Forfeit was the only thing I watched in the toughest moment in my life last year. Please never stop. Also, you should not care much for subs count. You have the most loyal fan base. Also, we need more drunk Azim. We do not need more drunk Azim. I'll refresh the sub counter. Itna rant karne ke baad now subscriber mila. What is the point?" Abu Hussain says, "Azim, रुक जा भाई. Chat तुझे उंगली करके rant करवा रहा है. Take a deep breath. Lol. Kautuk. Kautuk. Do you see Bellingham becoming captain of England in the future? Certainly looks like one." And also related, Pranit Bansal says, "Jude Bellingham, what a player." And Kevin De Bruyne says, "Doku to City, here we go." And Foden, masterclass. Tell us, what do you
Dude,
think? England
this
captain?
Jude, yeah, absolutely. And I was thinking, by the way, who sent this super chat?
This is Abu Hussain.
Dude, Abu Hussain, I cannot tell you at the end of that match, yeah, when was it? Saturday night. I remember like thinking about this, that this guy should be made captain now. I was thinking about this independently after that match.
Like
I think
England captain.
yeah, dude, he's got it. He's starts off with being extremely confident, extremely gifted on the pitch, which is
And
obviously the
delivering.
first prerequisite. And but more than that, right? It's a thing that he's able to transmit to people around him, which is the most important thing as a captain. So I would love to see him as a captain. He's very positive. He's a good player, good character. At least what it seems like. So
Nice. Okay, Baba, we may do what you have come here for. Start with the predictions.
We know the scores, right?
Yes, we know the scores are updated on the stream.
Yes. So, Kautuk Srivastava, last week you got 17 points. Azim Banatwala got 6 points.
How I got
And
6, yeah.
And I got 22 points. How you got 6? Because you
What
got
I did?
Forest. You got Forest, right? You got Brentford, right? You got Liverpool, right? You got Spurs, right? And that's all you got right.
Shit, yeah.
I got a +8 on that Imperial Jelaju thing also. Kautuk, surprise fixture you have to give us. Huh? So
yeah,
look it up while we.
I have.
Oh, you
Okay,
have.
great.
Kya baat hai.
All right. So, guys, match of the Titans to begin with. Prediction League match of the Titans. Chelsea versus Luton.
Arey, Chelsea captain.
Captain.
Baba, I'm going to defer my judgment to yours first.
Chelsea.
Huh?
Chelsea.
Yeah, aren't
Draw.
Arsenal playing some Luton or something today?
Yeah.
Bro, सारा बड़ा क्लब छोटा क्लब ही खेल रहा है क्या?
So
Draw.
draw.
Spectacular draw.
Oh,
It'll be.
Crystal
Yeah.
Palace. Oh, Luton can't play because their thing was postponed, right? That's why
That
I've not
stadium
seen
is not
it.
ready or something.
Correct, yes.
Brentford versus Crystal Palace.
Tasties. I would say Brents.
Brentford versus Crystal Palace. No, draw.
Crystal Palacios.
Palacios, I feel. Palacios. Okay. Bournemouth versus Spurs.
Poglu ball, man. Spurs.
Spurs. Arsenal versus Fulham.
Arsenal.
Fulham क्या करेगा?
Arsenal captain.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Arsenal 3-0 scoreline.
United versus Nottingham Forest.
United. Actually, I will give scoreline for this. United 4-0.
United scoreline 2-0.
Forest.
4-0. Onana scores.
Forest to win and Ten Hag out #to trend.
Okay. Everton versus Wolves. I think he
Uh,
shifted. I think he has sympathy for Chelsea and now just only for United.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
What is this? Everton was Wolves. Everton.
No, Wolves.
अरे Wolves को देखा क्या against Aston Villa? Hopeless.
Bro, Everton को देखा क्या? 4-0 खा के आया वो.
Dodgeball.
Huh? Dashboard. Okay. Brighton versus West Ham.
Brighton versus West Ham.
Brighton.
The real loser in this game is Chelsea. Brighton versus West Ham.
Brights.
Brighton.
Draw, I feel. Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Manchester City captain.
Draw.
Sorry, just say this again.
Sheffield versus City.
Arey,
Draw.
City. Haaland hat-trick. Julian Alvarez 1 goal. 4-0.
अरे तो
Yeah, ये
कितना
मैच में हालैंड मारेगा एक गोल.
Newcastle versus Liverpool. Yummy.
Oh,
Yummy.
oh my God.
ये
Newcastle.
न्यूकासल बहुत ऐसा सुमड़ी में निकाल रहा है, मतलब अभी भी आवाज नहीं कर रहे वो लोग.
Newcastle.
लास्ट वीक न्यूकासल का क्या हुआ? हारा ना वो लोग.
अरे क्या बात है, हम लोग पेलिस्ट्री को लोन पे बेच रहे हैं. क्या बात है.
ओके, बोलना न्यूकासल वर्सेस लिवरपूल. अजीम.
ड्रॉ.
तू क्या बोला? कौतुक? न्यूकासल, राइट?
Newcastle.
फॉर फक सेक लिवरपूल. चलो. बारसा फेमिनी वर्सेस यूवेंटस.
3 goals to be scored by Barca family.
4. No. 5.
2.
What? Why?
2. Last game week they scored 2.
Hmm.
Okay. Zesco United versus Prison Leopards. Let's go, boys. Prison Leopards are back in the game. Zesco United versus Prison Leopards.
Leopards to bring it back.
I feel Zibisco के सामने कोई हार नहीं सकता. Zesco. Kautuk Srivastava, please give us your surprise fixture.
Okay. I have made this surprise. Okay, first let me just give it to you. All right. The surprise fixture is Namiha. Namiha. Namiha versus Druk Layul.
Sorry?
Versus Druk Layul.
How do you spell Layul?
L-Y-A.
Oh, how do you spell the whole name?
D-R-U-K space L-Y-A-H-U-L.
Layul.
Druk Layul. Yahul.
I am saying Druk Layul.
I'll give you a clue. There is a clue within the name.
Namibia.
That was literally wow. That was literally
what
where I wanted to go.
What was the first one? Druk Layul and
Namiha.
Namiha.
So I have a feeling it is Druk Layul.
Thailand.
चलना बोलना बाबा फटाफट, तेरे को ही फ्लाइट पकड़ने का है.
Jordan.
Oh fuck. Okay, no, it is. Both of you are wrong. It is actually Bhutan. It's the Bhutanese league.
Oh
Druk,
shit.
Druk.
Druk was the clue.
Druk. अरे बाबा Druk.
I try to find you a thing where there would be a clue within the name, so that it otherwise it's just one random dart on the board. Okay, so who
All
would you choose
right.
between Namiha and Druk
Namiya
Lahul?
was,
I
Kautuk, you
say
also have to
Namiha.
choose.
Huh?
You also have to choose.
Oh,
And-
I want Druk Lahul to win because
Okay. I say draw.
nice,
I say the Namiha.
sweet.
All right. Good night.
Wait, super chat. स्वरंग वर्मा says पहले सिर्फ यूएस में यूनाइटेड को 8,000 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करके लोगों के सामने नचाया, फिर सैंचो को फॉल्स 9 खिला के हेलीकॉप्टर और PR7 के चेले को खिलाया. व्हाट्स द पॉइंट ऑफ सच अ लेंथी प्री सीजन? ये पता नहीं. मार्केटिंग. अपना बिडू किंग एरिक सेज अपना वेगहॉर्स पकड़ के रखो, सीजन अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. चीते की चाल और टेनहाग की बॉल्ड पे संदेह नहीं करते आरबी बच्चा लोग और बाबा. आई अग्री. होइलू भाई इज हियर. ही सेज एक कोतिया याद रख, होइलू मैड्रिड ग्रेटर देन हल्लू मैड्रिड. जल्दी आऊंगा हल्लू को खत्म करने. कैनॉट वेट टू सी यू होइलू भाई.
I hope he plays on 3rd September. I really want to see him live.
I
in
just
front of
want to
Mumbai.
see him actually live on 16th September. Hallu Bhai says, Hoilu career khatam kar dunga tera. Hashtag Nakli body double. This is what Hallu Bhai says. And on that moment, and on that, in that
I like how
moment,
Nakli body double without realizing actually means real person. Because Nakli
Correct.
body double would mean the original from
Yes.
double negative.
Okay, chalo friends, that is done. Thank you so much for watching. पॉजिटिव रहने का दोस्तों, पॉजिटिव रहने का, क्लब को सपोर्ट करने का. ऐसा ही नहीं बोलने का कि नया साइनिंग फकॉल है ये वो. 5 मैच के लिए रुकने का, फिर बोलने का नया साइनिंग फकॉल. बट थोड़ा रुकने का, टाइम देने का प्लीज. Okay, chalo. Thank you, friends. Remember that 3rd September is our screening. I have one request, if you all will indulge, which is that I am on a current streak of 15 shows sold out on the store. Hopefully 16 will be sold
Very
out.
nice.
Is looking like
Very
sold
nice.
out in Bangalore on Sunday. But hey, just speak words. Baba,
Check.
Tell me something.
One
You went-
headphone died. Wait. Before the other one dies. In Mumbai, I am doing my biggest show of the year, which is one very ambitious 550 seater, which I've taken. So far, we've sold 300 tickets. There are 12 days to go. Please, if you are interested and if you know people who would be interested in coming and watching, it is on 2nd September at YB Chavan Auditorium in South Bombay. So please come. The link is in the description. I would much appreciate if we can get this show sold out. तो मतलब ओहो मैं party देगा
Are you
सब लोग.
shooting it there?
No, not shooting. This is just a show, just to prove to myself that I can sell 500 tickets. And shoot का बाद में देखेंगे. So yeah, the link is in the Linktree link in the description. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. Thank you so much. Apologize if I shouted too much on this stream. Thank you so much for watching.
अजीम
The
भाई
floor.
एक और पी लो
मैं पी रहा.
हाँ, thank you for watching.
4 बोल दिया.
4.
2.
Okay, goodbye.